All right, guys, and we're here today watching SummerSlam 2025. What should be a good event? What should be a good event? Let's see how it turns out to be, but we're live. And that's the beautiful MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. The first event that's taking place actually over there after WrestleMania 35. Pretty big. The first WWE event, that is. It says that the weather forecast says that it's partly cloudy. The last time WrestleMania took place over there, it rained pretty badly, quite heavily, right after the event went off the air. So let's see what happens tonight. We got Cardi B over here now. We got Cardi B over here now. That's right. By the way, great seeing everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. We got Jeff in the house. We got Ricky in the house. We got Fia's here. Good to see you. Welcome. I know, Ricky, feeling a little bit nostalgic right now. Feeling a little bit of nostalgia. Cardi B's here. She's obviously not singing, right? She's not holding a microphone. So let's see what she's got to be doing over here. Okay. All right. She's looking good. Great outfit. She's got the confidence as she's walking down the ramp. Looks like they've got some extras over there as well to assist her get in the ring. Okay, she looks hyped up. Okay, that's... I don't think... Oh, wow. She said Logan Paul. Okay. Bro, man, welcome. Great seeing ya. I can't say that I'm a big Cardi B fan. Back in the day, I probably shouldn't admit this. I don't know why am I even admitting it right now. I used to be a pretty big Iggy Azalea fan back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean like 6, 7 years ago. I used to love her songs. Yeah, but I probably shouldn't be talking about it right now. But pretty cool. Iggy Azalea was like my girl. But it's been a while, and I don't plan on going back listening to her songs. It's just not my thing now. It should have never been my thing. But but here we are. Jey Uso yeeting along with New Jersey. I know, thank you, bro, man. But I keep it real with you, brother. I keep it real with you. But I probably will regret talking about this tomorrow. But here we are now, Jey Uso. I like how they're at least honest this time that, MetLife Stadium is in New Jersey because, before this, every single time an event took place in New Jersey, they'd say, oh, New York, New Jersey. No, it's not New York. It is New Jersey. It's like an hour or even longer of a drive for a lot of people living in New York to get to MetLife Stadium. So definitely New Jersey. Definitely New Jersey, yeah. You don't call that New York. We got Ricky over here with the yeet. That's right, Ricky. Much love. By the way, how loud is the audience tonight? It's like so noisy. I'm not sure. It just it just feels like the crowd is electric, which is a good thing, but it's like crazy. They are crazy loud tonight, without a doubt. They're crazy loud. Well, the fans are definitely hyped, and they're hyping up Jey Uso even more over here. You know, they said that Jey Uso would slowly go back into the tag team picture, and there's no better way to ease him back into the mid card, back into the tag team picture by pairing him up with Roman Reigns. You know, you ease into it, you ease into the process, you ease into the mid card. Unlike John Cena, who doesn't know a thing about easing, he just goes right in. He just bam goes right in. You know, when he decided to turn heel, he hit us with that heel turn, and when he decided to go face, he hit us with the face turn. As the weirdest damn thing ever. It's like a guy. I'll tell you what. Last night, when John Cena came out and he said, "Look, I did what I did because of that bald fraud, The Rock, or Travis Scott." That was to me. So he put the blame on them. He said, it wasn't me. I fell for them. I fell for their star power or the authority or whatever you might want to call it. I fell for it. It wasn't me. Now I'm back. That to me is almost, it almost sounded identical to a man who'd get caught cheating, but then he'd tell his wife, "Oh, it wasn't me, it was that damn girl who was so damn hot, I fell for that hotness. But now I'm back, your husband is back, so accept me." You don't accept that so easily. So, John Cena, when he came out last night, he cut that weird ass promo, telling people, "Oh, John Cena's back." No, you don't get to scrap your heel turn so quickly, Cena. It was the weirdest damn thing ever, and anybody who accepts it, you're a part of the problem because it's Triple H. It's Triple H who comes up with stupid ideas, and he thinks he's a freaking genius, and he'll never take criticism for anything else. And he'll come up with stupid ideas, he'll scrap them like nothing, and if you complain about it, he'll give the wrestling fans a bad name on the internet. It's crazy. It's crazy. But love that. Love that. Hello, Victoria, Texas. Yeet. I love that. Andy, my brother, is over here. Andy, great seeing you. Welcome. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, brother. Andy, hopefully we're going to be doing, even the daily events, the Raws and the SmackDowns. No plans on stopping right now. The plan is to go and do as much as we can, all right? We'll do as much as we can. We're going to be here for Raw as well. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. That's right, Ricky. That's right. And we are here with the OTC. Do we call him the OTC or what do we even call him now? He's got so many names. TC1? Weird. But okay. And we're here with Roman Reigns. Oh, yeah. That's right. The one and only Roman Reigns is upon us. I love that, Ricky. I love that. You gotta acknowledge, right? You just cannot not acknowledge the tribal chief. Thank you, my brother Randy. Thank you for all the love. Really appreciate it. All right. It's a good match to start the show. And right before I was about to jump on, so I wasn't very looking forward to Punk versus Gunther, very honestly. Not a big fan of Gunther, and I'm not sure about Punk. But, I wasn't very excited about it. But then it hit me. Is Punk actually gonna walk out tonight? I mean, walk away tonight with the world title? Because if he does, that would actually be crazy. That would be amazing. I would love that. So I hope it happens. I hope we get to see CM Punk becoming world champion tonight. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. Yeah.
Roman Reigns looking like a real-life CGI character. It's hard to believe that that is actually a human being, but that is the epitome of
Wade Barrett saying it's hard to believe that as a human being he looks like a CGI character. I don't know if that's a praise or is that a dig. But anyways, Wade Barrett, he's cooking. And that's right. We got Roman Reigns, we got Uso. They look ready, they look good together. Yep. We got Ricky saying his report coming out today that Gunther is taking time off. All right, cool, cool. I wonder what is he doing? Is he getting a film or something now? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. These guys are getting films left and right these days. It's crazy. Speaking of Gunther, though, I also read a report recently that Ludwig Kaiser is already talking about retirement. He's already thinking about what he's going to do after wrestling. It's crazy to me because if I think about it, it seems like Ludwig Kaiser literally just showed up and he's already talking about retirement. It's crazy to me. And this is a problem that I feel with a lot of the current day superstars. They feel that they're entitled to come into the company to win the fans' trust, their loyalty, all that stuff. Why is Bronson Reed wearing his shoes like that? What's wrong with this guy? Why is he wearing his sneakers around his... What the hell? That's weird. I'm not sure why is he doing that, but that's weird. That is really weird. Okay, thanks, Michael Cole, for providing that explanation. He says those sneakers belong to Roman Reigns, hence the reason why he's wearing them around his neck. Still weird, I'll tell you that. Still weird. But okay, at least we have an explanation over here now, which is good. All right, let's see how this match turns out to be. I agree, Ricky. I totally agree. With that being said, guys, the match is about to begin. The referee, yep, rings the bell. The match is on. Oh, they're fighting off already over here now. Interesting. Oh, uppercut right there from Jey Uso to Bronson to Bron Breakker. Breakker now.
Uso getting completely laid out by this duo. Obviously, there was going to be some punishment, some consequence.
By the way, what's your prediction, guys? Who do you think is going to win this match right here? This tag team match. What do I say? This is how you slip back into the mid card. If you're dancing in the middle of, your match, you know you're going to the mid card. It's happening. It's happening. And just because you've got Roman Reigns in your corner, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be in the upper card forever. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, Jey Uso is still going to the mid card. That's for certain. Look at that, Bron Breakker and Jey Uso once again in the ring right now. Jey Uso yeeting all along New Jersey, and another big ass punch straight to the head of Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker running over to the ropes, and he's gonna go for oh. Yeah, Ricky, when I was there at WrestleMania 35 and I saw the big giant screen as the stage, I didn't like it. I was upset. I was like, come on, this is WrestleMania. They usually go all out, especially when they're in New York City for WrestleMania. But this is like bad. But, after looking at today's set, I started to appreciate WrestleMania 35's stage a little bit more because it just seems it seems okay. Tonight's stage seems okay. It's not great, though. It's not. I wouldn't say it's an upgrade over WrestleMania 35, which took place like what? Took place like 6 years ago, right? 6 years ago. So it should have been an upgrade 6 years later, but it's really not. So no, I don't. I'm not a big fan. It's all right. It's all right, but not an upgrade over 35. Yeah. You're right, brother. You're totally right about that. WrestleMania 40 stage was the worst. Like, there's no denying that WrestleMania 40 stage was the worst ever. It was terrible. Like, you cannot match that. WrestleMania 40 was terrible. 35 was the longest, if I'm not wrong, 35 was the longest WrestleMania in recent history. We got there roughly about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we left the building at 12:30 at night. That's how long, or 12 o'clock at night. That's how long that WrestleMania was, and it was a lot of fun. When I got in my car, after that we had to stay outside of MetLife Stadium in really heavy rain, because the trains were not working. There were no buses, no shuttle. You had to get an Uber. But when you've got thousands of people lined up outside of MetLife Stadium trying to wait for an Uber, they're going to run out of Ubers too. My phone's battery was also gone. Luckily, I had somebody else who had the battery. He wanted to leave early. He wanted to leave before the Ronda Rousey match. I said, "You want to go? You go. I'm staying." But they stayed as well because I wanted to stay. And luckily their phone's battery was better than mine, I guess, or they were taking lesser pictures. But they got an Uber. I got into that Uber with that guy and the Uber guy, and we drove to our hotel. It was in Brooklyn. It was a WWE hotel, so it was in Brooklyn itself because NXT took place in Brooklyn. But when we got to the hotel, by the time we got to the hotel, I was out. I was sleeping. I was like fast asleep. I probably knocked out right after we got in the car. But they woke me up. The guy woke me up. He's like, "AJ, we got to the hotel." I'm like, "That's great." So I was tired, but it was great. Great memories. Yeah. Heyman with those shoes. I know, brother. I know. Yeah, that's Roman Reigns' shoes, and that's why he's wearing them around his neck. Crazy, but it's true. We got 35 was long 8-hour shows. Now all in this year is going to be long in American history. Past really, okay, that's crazy. Okay, brother, thanks for that. We've got Bron Breakker over here. Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed crushing Jey Uso. And finally, there's some order in the match. We finally have a tag team match. I thought for a little bit over here at the start of the match, because they were fighting the way that they were fighting, I thought this was maybe a tornado tag team match, but it's not. It's a traditional tag team match. And finally, some order has been maintained, and we got Bron Breakker, of course, dominating Jey Uso over here. Roman Reigns is not looking too happy. Not looking happy at all. Clay, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. We got Ricky saying, "I know, brother, that's right. WrestleMania 35 was insane. It was crazy. 35 was insane. Yeah, that's right."
WWE fans, the OTC would love to get into this matchup. Jey Uso now right in front of the Spanish announce table, and Bron Breakker on the apron. Jey Uso does not want to help himself up on the table. We've seen Breakker do this before. Bron Breakker.
That's crazy. Good for Jey Uso getting out of the way right there, but Bron Breakker, of course, hurting himself in that attempt, that crazy move. We got Ricky saying that's why WWE put 2-night events for SummerSlam and WrestleMania. Soon we see Royal Rumble. Yeah, it's not just because of that, but it's also more money. They book the same venue or the weekend. They get twice the ticket sales. It's more money for them. It's greed. That's what I like to call it. Hey, Sami, welcome. Great seeing you. Yeah, I've missed you too. Hope you're doing well and hope you're enjoying SummerSlam. It's just started. We're on the first match right now. It's great seeing you, Sami. Welcome. Clay, good seeing you. Ricky says, but my favorite was 39 because it was here in LA. 39. Oh, 39 was fantastic. 39 was like the, if I'm not wrong, the last Vince McMahon WrestleMania. The final WrestleMania that actually had a WrestleMania kind of a vibe. It actually had a good stage, great lighting, everything was fantastic. 39 was great, except for the John Cena versus Austin Theory match. Everything else was fantastic. And also, Cody Rhodes lost. So that was even greater than that. Yeah, so 39 was fantastic, Ricky. Totally agree with that. It was the last good WrestleMania. This has got to be good. This should be good. Yeah, Bron Breakker does not want the tag. Yeah, Bron Breakker is so screwed now. Hell yeah. Oh, he's got to pay for it. That's right. I cannot wait for the one-on-one match, by the way. It's got to be good. It's got to be good.
Out of the corner. Roman has Breakker pinned.
Paul Heyman knows as well as anyone how disastrous this can be for his man.
And Reigns, runs into him. A back elbow by Breakker. Reigns caught him, though.
All right.
And Breakker.
Bron Breakker fighting back over here.
Roman sends Breakker over the top rope.
Oh, he's got to go for the high dive. Uh-oh. He's got to go for the top rope dive. He's got to go for it. He's so doing it. Let's go. Holy crap. By the way, cannot wait for that 1v1 Bron Breakker versus Roman Reigns match. It's got to be fantastic. Whenever it happens, it's got to be fantastic.
The OTC takes to the air.
Very damn cool. Very damn cool.
The top rope and almost clearing his opponent. It's one way to knock yourself out cold, cause yourself a major injury, but it's
Hell yeah.
Roman Reigns lives on.
Yeah, Roman with the Uranagi now, and with Bron Breakker in trouble, Roman Reigns is starting to feel it.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Locked and loaded. Breakker in his sights, and Superman punch to Reed. Breakker rolls him up, shoulders down for the win. Kick out at 2 by Reigns. And Breakker with that big knee drops Roman to his knees.
Roman having to fight two fires at
So Andy over here is cheering on Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker over there taking off his singlet, by the way, pulling the straps down. Yeah, Breakker is looking to crush Reigns. Oh, Bronson Reed, right? Was that a tag? Probably not, but okay. Oh, Roman Reigns. Superman punch. Yeah, Bronson Reed, that was a tag, apparently. There you go. Clever. Clever.
something incredibly sinister. Bronson Reed looking to drop that.
By the way, cannot wait for the 1v1 match between Roman and Bron. It's got to be good whenever it happens. It's got to be good. And Jey Uso over here, finally the tag's been made. Finally. Hell yeah.
Durability of Jey.
Oh.
Right him off. He takes a hell of a beating for 10 straight minutes, but bounces back like this.
Bronson Reed, what a collision.
Too much left in the tank of this humongous Aussie. They meet streak a mile wide.
And a Death Valley driver by Reed. Is it enough to put Jey Uso away? Near fall for Reed.
Now frustration starting to set in for this young Aussie.
Well, Bronson and Breakker know Jey Uso very well. You know not to underestimate the result.
You got Roman saying those shot. That's right. No, I mean, Reigns is great. I love seeing Roman versus Bron in the big stage. I know, brother. It's going to happen. It should happen. Spear versus spear. The big dog versus the dog, right? We want to see it. We all want to see it, Ricky. You're right about that, brother. You're right about that. What is happening here? Nice. Sure, that was a nice move. By the way, if you guys were wondering what matches are taking place tonight, of course, we're starting off the show here with Reigns and Uso versus Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. We got Tiffany in action versus Jade Cargill. We got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll in action. We got Judgment Day versus Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. Sami versus Karrion. So all the matches tonight are basically bangers. Let's just be honest. They're all bangers, right? It's got to be good. Except for maybe the Karrion Kross match, but cut him some slack. He's Karrion Kross. He's getting a shot at SummerSlam. That's a big enough deal for him. So, cut him some slack. No expectations from Karrion Kross. Let's just be happy that he got a match, right?
Completely wiped out there all the equipment on the Spanish announce table. Jey Uso now a sitting duck.
Bronson Reed taking flight. Unbelievable stuff.
Oh, these guys are gonna destroy Jey Uso. Well, Netflix is definitely feeling the load tonight. That was crazy. The way that they went after Jey Uso's neck, I thought that was it. I thought the match was over right there, but it still continues. Jey Uso still not giving up, which is pretty damn cool, right? Pretty damn cool. And Ricky says, we all know you hate I speak the truth, Ricky. I speak the truth, People don't like to hear the truth. It's the truth. Killer Kross. Karrion Kross. Sucks. It's true. We got Bronson Reed over here now going for... Oh, dear. Oh, Roman Reigns. Thank God for the tribal chief. Yeah, Roman Reigns is going to spear him through the barricade. Hell yeah. Well, I guess we know who's winning this match now. It all comes down to Uso and Bronson Reed. Here, Bronson checking on Bron Breakker, making sure he's okay. Oh, wow. Come on, Jey. All he's done in this match tonight so far is get beat up and some yeeting. He's got to do better than that. Hell yeah. Okay, he's ready. He's going for the big one. Roman Reigns. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty certain who's winning this match. This has to be it. This has to be it. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I really thought that was going to be over right there. Oh, dear. I thought that was it. But wow. The match is still on, guys. That's crazy. What is happening?
Once again, the first up is Bron Breakker. 250 pounds of gelatinite, and you're sitting
That's kind of scary. Braun Breaker looking to do some harm over here, obviously. Look at that.
And Breaker targeting main event Jey Uso. He's got him in his sights. And look at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns shoving Jey out of the way. Roman taking a bullet. The spear from Breaker. And look at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns shoving.
Oh dear. Wait, did I miss? That's crazy. Roman Reigns basically sacrificed himself. Jey Uso, you better not screw it up right. Oh, hell yeah. Not the best spear ever, but it does the job, right? It gets the job done. Let's go. Here, yeet. Oh, finally. Good stuff. It's Roman and Jey. They get the victory. Hell yeah. Well, Paul Heyman's not happy, but you know, the good thing is that it's Jey who got the pin. Good for him. Good for him. That's right, Ricky. That's right. Yep. And our Michael Cole is getting a little bit carried away over here, talking about how Roman Reigns sacrificed himself for his cousin. I think it's quite obvious. You know, Roman Reigns is the tribal chief. He's a very caring and noble tribal chief. He cares about his brother and his cousin. So you know, it's not surprising. It's something that he should have done. So you know, good for him. Good for him. What do you mean, Fat Joe, Ricky? What do you mean by that? Is that like another celebrity like Jelly Roll who was in the crowd? I totally did not see it. Totally did not see it. 1 second. Let's post this very quickly to Instagram as well. All right. Jey Uso, you better not screw it up right. Oh, hell yeah. All right, so now they're talking about WWE 2K25. All right, let's see. Oh, we got over here, we got Andy saying, was a decent match, was hoping that Bron team wins. Yeah, I know, brother. I know. But, you know, they're easing Jey Uso into the mid-card over here. They're easing him right down to the mid-card. That's what's really happening. Yeah, it's a slow process, but it's a process. Oh, I'm not surprised, right? They have the weirdest damn names, like Jelly Roll, Fat Joe. They have the weirdest names ever. So I'm not surprised that there's a rapper called Fat Fat Joe. I'm not surprised. There's no Cardi B here, brother. There's no Cardi. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no Cardi B here, all right? That's funny. That is funny. All right. You know what? I don't like the aesthetic of the cover of the iPad. Let's get rid of it. Yeah. Let's get rid of it very quickly. This is good. Much better. Much better without the case, right? We did not like the aesthetic that the case brought to the table. This is much better. Good stuff. All right. We got Ricky saying the Mean Roman is going to be taking time off for some more films. All right. Well, let him do it. Let him do it. I'm used to part-time Roman Reigns. When he's full-time, which he's never, I feel a little bit weird. So good for him. Let him get that check. Why not? Why not? All right. Much better now, right? Much better now. Let's be honest. All white everything. Man, shouldn't have said that. Okay, anyways.
Some of those out here at ringside.
I do like that. You know me too well.
Well, a lot of us celebrities here tonight, including this man who hosted the open to the show, the great comedian Drewski. Global Coulda Fest tour is on sale now.
He said the great comedian. I got no clue who Husky is. No clue.
Lil Yachty, young MFA, Soulja Boy, and plenty of surprise guests. Also here tonight at ringside for SummerSlam, the man who performed America the Beautiful tonight. God bless America, Braylon, right here in New Jersey. And also my guys here, big rapper Fat Joe.
There we go, Fat Joe. That's your guy, Ricky. Fat Joe, finally acknowledged by Michael Cole. Yeah, back in my, I feel like a boomer. I feel like an old guy right now. But back in my day, the popular rappers used to have okay names like Drake. Now you got weird ass names like Fat Joe and Jelly Roll, and these guys were actually popular, which blows my mind. Yep. All right, it's gonna be a good matchup. Next, we got Bliss and Charlotte teaming up. Should be a good match.
Now find themselves in the biggest event of the summer, fighting for a title. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship is on the line next.
I think Charlotte is gonna win this match. I think it's quite certain that Charlotte is walking away with the victory tonight. I do think so. Yep, totally think so. We got Nigel in the house. Nigel, welcome. We got Ricky over here saying that Roman's going to take time off. We'll see what happens there. Broman says, Milkman AJ. Well, what? How did Milkman come in over here? It's okay. Fat Joe was way before Drake. Really? That's why I should not make jokes like that. It just turns out to be a failure. Really? How do I not know Fat Joe then? It's probably never made it mainstream, until now, maybe. We got Broman says he's from Big Pun's camp from the 90s. Oh, I see. I know. Hey, what are you gonna do, Broman? You can't call me Milkman for that, right? Well, at least Milkman is better than, actually, no, I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. We got Nigel once again. Good to see you as well, brother. Good to see you. So coming up next is going to be a tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. On a usual day and under usual circumstances, I would not care about a women's tag team title match at all. I don't have to be politically correct. I'll just say it as it is. I would never care about a women's tag team title match or even a tag team title match in the WWE, even the men's. But tonight, it's Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair teaming up. So I'm excited to see where this goes. Big fan of Bliss. Fan of Charlotte as well. So let's see how this goes down. I was hoping that by this time tonight, Bliss would have joined the Wyatt Six, but certainly they've got other plans for her. Let's see how well it goes down tonight, which I'm hoping it goes very well. But, we'll see. We'll find out. So, guys, the plan, what I'm thinking from tomorrow, from Monday Night Raw, right? What I'm thinking that we're going to be doing is we're going to be going live vertically on YouTube. It's a plan. It's a tentative plan. We might do it, we might not do it. We'll see. But what I'm thinking is that from tomorrow, we maybe will go live vertically on YouTube, and we'll go live horizontally full screen on Twitch. That's what I'm thinking, but simultaneously, basically. But I'll let you guys know. So if you want to watch us on Twitch, you can also watch us on Twitch from tomorrow, from Raw. That's right. I'm sorry, from Raw, not tomorrow, from Monday. That's right. Hell yeah, bro, man. Hell yeah. I've never met somebody, I've never come across anybody who does not like Alexa Bliss. It's true. It's true. Never, ever. Never, ever. By the way, can we talk about that? Can we very quickly talk about that Cardi B appearance? Like, what was that? Was that it? Is that all she's gonna do as the guest host of SummerSlam? Is that it? Because if that is it, that is stupid and weird as hell. I'll tell you that right now. Ricky says, are you going to go live on YouTube and Twitch? Yes, that's the plan. So hopefully from Monday, the plan is to go live, vertically on YouTube, and, just the usual horizontal on Twitch. That's the plan. That's what I'm hoping for. James wants to send me money. James is great. What a great guy. Thank you, James. If I was an OnlyFans, actress, I would be pretty happy. But I'm not an actress, and not an OnlyFans, so it's all right. But thank you, James. Really appreciate it. Anyways, now my end goal has never been asking for anybody for money. From my supporters, because your support means to me more than anything else. I would never ask my brothers for money, or open like a Patreon or any of the Cash App or all the other stuff that you see a lot of other creators do. Would never do that. Would never envision myself doing that. Revenue through ads is something that I, hope we can generate, but I would never outright ask the brothers to donate, because I don't think it's needed. We're, at the end of the day, we're like brothers, so I would never ask anybody for money. But thank you so much, everybody. Your love and your support, it means to me more than anything else. Just putting it out there. Ricky says, are you going to go live for WWE shows only? No Twitch? Well, no AEW. I know, Ricky, you hate AEW, but we're going to go live. Maybe for AEW too. Maybe. It's a maybe right now. It depends on my schedule. If my schedule allows, if we get better views, we're probably going to do AEW too, but until then, we're only going to do WWE. That's the plan. The little banter over here between these two, it's nice. It's nice. Charlotte looking good. Alexa looking fantastic. We got Ricky saying, I know, Ricky. I know. I'm just kidding. By the way, if you guys were wondering what time is it right now, you can see it right here. This is the time at the moment. That's right. And we're not talking PM either, right? It's not PM, as you can tell. But yeah, we're 4 o'clock at night, and it's going well. It's going well. Can you tell by looking at me that it's 4 o'clock at night? Probably not, right? Probably not.
And they're 4-0 since teaming together. This being their third title defense as a team.
It's another unlikely tandem, and Big Mammy Cool Raquel Rodriguez was not keen on Roxanne Perez slipping into Liv Morgan's shoes initially. However, these two hit a rich vein of form when things really kicked in the recent Evolution PLE, taking out 3 top tag teams from all the brands in WWE.
Ricky saying, "Get your tea ready, AJ." Ricky, we're good. Trust me, we're good. I don't need no tea. I like this a lot better. You know, tonight the show is actually started early. Like usually, WWE shows, you know, they'd start at 8 p.m. Eastern and they would go on like crazy late, right? But tonight it's different because like this one started at 6 p.m. as opposed to 8. So they are basically got to be ending in time, but they started early as opposed to starting on time and ending late. I like this a lot better because the earlier you start, the more fresh I am. You know, I like it better. I like it, but even though I had to wake up like 3 hours earlier than usual, 3 or 4, but you know, it's good. It's good. Yeah. And here we are, guys. You know, it's good that we're getting this match right now, Charlotte and Bliss. It's good to see them, but I also don't like the idea of having 2 tag team matches back to back. I don't like the idea of it a lot, but you know, good to see them teaming up. You know, we actually have tonight in total, in total tonight, we've got 6 matches, 3 of them being tag team matches. So I guess that's why they had to do it. But yeah, we got 3 tag team matches. 50% of the show tonight is tag team. Yep, that's it. 50% of the show is tag team. We got Ricky saying this is early for you, AJ. It's Sunday morning. That's right, Ricky. That's right. Sunday morning. We'll definitely put SummerSlam early because UFC fight late after SummerSlam. Thank you, TKO. Yeah, thank you, TKO. Very, very smart people. But I like it. I like it. You know, I like it a lot better, honestly. It's great. And Raquel Rodriguez is punishing Charlotte Flair right there, by the way. He's punishing her.
Winning the women's championship there, and it's taken a long time to find her footing, but finding it in a big way over the past couple of months.
Not many people can go toe-to-toe with Charlotte like Raquel did there. Oh, and a big kick by Charlotte.
Raquel sees herself as the alpha female of WWE.
Flair trying to launch herself over the top rope. Raquel caught her and delivered Samoan drop. And here's the cover. The tag, I should say, to Roxanne Perez. Roxanne, the prodigy. Incredible 2025. Here's the hook of the leg to retain and a kick out by Charlotte. Her year started setting a record, lasting longer in a Royal Rumble match than any woman in history.
Incredible performances in the Elimination Chamber and Money in the Bank as well. Capped off, of course, by slipping into the void left by Liv Morgan seamlessly, grabbing gold.
Oh, and a cheap shot by Raquel, and I agree, she slipped into it, but Roxanne has proven she belongs.
Brother, I love Dominic right now, bro, man. I love Dominic. It's hard not to like Dominic. You know, everything that he's doing is great. So it's good. I see that AAA basically is WWE's ROH, like, you know, how AEW acquired ROH years ago, did nothing with it. But WWE actually acquired AAA, which was already a hot... The difference between AAA and ROH is that ROH was a company that was already sinking. It was not just sinking, but it was already down, deep down the Atlantic Ocean. But you know, they say it was right next to the Titanic, but that's okay. But, you know, if you talk about AAA, AAA was sailing. It was sailing pretty well and sailing at full speed. And that's when WWE acquired it and put their own name on it. It's great. You know, it's smart. It's genius. I'm assuming that they would have purchased it at a much higher price than, you know, ROH. And they're doing great things with it. They just started off the partnership, you know, last night. Lizard Man showed up along with Psycho Clown on SmackDown. I bet that 80% of the audience sitting there did not even know. Or, you know, 80% probably a big margin. 50% of the audience did not know who they were, but they cheered for them because, you know, that's how WWE presents them. And they're using them very strategically, very smartly. Now, AAA show is going to be airing for free on YouTube, WWE's YouTube. So they know what they're doing. They're very smart, and it's been fun watching all of the AAA stuff that has been cooking ever since WWE took over. So that's that. That's right. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. Same liking Dominic as well, says Berman. Me too, brother. Me too. After winning the hearts of Liv Morgan and Roxanne and Rhea and whatnot, and I don't know who. He's definitely won Broman's heart, I can tell. He's won Broman's heart. I like that, Broman. I like that. Ricky says, I did see MJF winning CMU World Champion. Who is CMU and who is MJF, Ricky? Who are you talking? I've never heard of these people before. Ricky says, Dirty Dominic is going to be AAA Mania in 2 weeks. That's right. That's right. He's going to win it as well. By the way, Happy Gilmore 2, which is streaming on Netflix, features a lot of wrestlers, one of them being MJF, who Ricky just mentioned. And MJF was asked recently if he's going to pursue more acting opportunities, and he says, yes, I'm taking acting just as seriously as I take wrestling, so that's that. Ricky says, never heard of them, AJ. One James and True. Where is True at, by the way? Where is True tonight? Does anybody know? Where's True? We're waiting for True. We got Bron says, we all know your heart belongs to Dominic. So brother, stop it right there. You gotta do it. Okay. That's why you don't mess with the bro man, right? You always get back to you. You don't do that. All right. All right, Charlotte Flair right there. Yeah. I know where is True at, Ricky. And here we are now. Charlotte. It's probably early. We started off early, obviously, 6 p.m. Maybe True is busy. Maybe he's out and about doing something. And here we are now. Roxanne. Has this... Let's be honest. Berman, Ricky, Andrew, Andy. Be honest with me. Has this match been of interest to you? Have you been enjoying this match? Honestly, tell me. All right. Maybe he's working. Perhaps he's working today. That's right. I know you were. Yeah. He's smart. Maybe he's working. Ricky. You're right. I see you, Ricky. Yeah, I think so too. I'm with you. Bro, man, it's so funny because I think I can say the same for myself, that even though we're doing a watch-along and I'm watching wrestling, it's great, but I'm more focused on talking to Bro Man and Ricky than this match right now. So it makes me think as well that this match isn't all that great, not all that great. That's for certain. Again, the Cardi B appearance tonight, weird. That's why you don't get hyped about celebrity guest house, because all they'll do is they'll come out and they'll mispronounce a few wrestlers' names and they'll be on their way back. They sold Cardi B. They sold SummerSlam tickets on basically. Oh, look at that. Roxanne looking good. Basically, even before they announced any matches, they announced Cardi B hosting SummerSlam, and that's how they sold a lot of tickets. And that's all she did? Weird. All right, we got Ricky saying, but I'm happy to see my queen Roxanne and Alexa. I know, brother. I know. I do hope that Alexa does better things. I do see this as a little thing for her. I was hoping she'd do much better things over here, but okay. Charlotte is looking good tonight. Let's be honest. She looks good tonight. I think it's got to be it. All right, with a chop right there to Roxanne. Look at the series of chops right there to Raquel Rodriguez. Man, that chest of hers has got to be hurt. Oh, look at Charlotte Flair. Wow. That was good. That was actually very, very good. Charlotte is on fire. Not only is she looking good, but she's wrestling well as well. Pretty damn nice. Charlotte's feeling it. I haven't seen this side of Charlotte in a bit of a year. She is on fire. Look at that kick right there from Charlotte Flair. I like that. She's looking good and she's wrestling good. I like that. Uh-oh. This is where things could change. She's got to go for the high risk. I don't know about that. Pretty nice moonsault as well, actually. Oh, she kicks out. That was almost it. That was almost it. She's got to go for the figure four. No way. That's right. Roxanne with the... Yeah. Did not see her winning with a figure four. Berman says, people have been saying Raquel has been working bigger because of Kevin Nash, and her matches have been good lately. So that's what I've mostly been looking for. I see. Yeah. They definitely have something in store for Raquel. You can tell they have been pushing her subtly. They have been pushing her. Uh-oh. Alexa Bliss right there. Oh, dear. Well, I guess that's where the friendship ends. All right. No way. Nah. No way she's going to get pinned after this. Oh, the tag's been made. No way. Bliss very... Oh, thank you for that. Yep. Well, maybe the friendship survives after all. Yep. Bliss is feeling it. She's feeling it. Oh, she makes a tag. Oh, no way. Oh, good stuff. You've got to love Alexa Bliss. You've got to love her. So good. Man, Charlotte right behind Bliss, though. Nah, she's got to help her. That's right. The friendship not only survives, but it thrives. They get it. They get it. That's right. Not only did the friendship survive, it thrived. That's right. Charlotte and Bliss are your new champions. Hell yeah. That was good. And I tell you what. Gotta love Bliss. Gotta love Bliss. I guess from today, I will start caring about the women's tag team championship a little bit. Ricky's not happy. Ricky says, oh, wow, I see that Finn's not going to be happy, but Ricky seems even more upset than Finn Balor would be. Wow, good for them indeed, Ricky. Good for them.
Well, if your tag partner punches you in the mouth, at least you can soothe it with some champagne afterwards because you grabbed gold. So yeah, let's let bygones be bygones. We're celebrating tonight.
For the first time in a couple of years, Charlotte and Alexa are champions.
This has got to be a commercial. Yeah, of course it's a commercial. Who's that guy in the blue shirt? Does anybody know who that guy in the blue shirt is? I swear I've never seen him, but okay. Papa John's commercial right there featuring Nikki Bella, Maxine Dupree, and a bunch of guys. I tell you, I can't make myself like Nikki Bella. Am I the only one? Is there something wrong with me, or is that the normal thing to not like Nikki Bella? But I can't make myself to like Nikki. It's impossible. It's impossible for me. All right. What commercial is that?
The sport of boxing will change forever.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, two champions, one night. Boxing's biggest names collide on Saturday, September 13th, when Canelo Alvarez...
Don't you just love it when a WWE promotes random ass shit like boxing? Like, which wrestling fan watches boxing? Tell me one. Name me one wrestling fan that watches boxing. I know Broman does not. I know Ricky does not. I know Andy does not. That's right. Nobody does. Nobody does. And these are the only wrestling fans that matter, honestly.
Well, following SummerSlam here tonight, we invite you to join us on the SummerSlam post show right here on Peacock. It'll take place at MetLife Stadium immediately following SummerSlam Saturday. And also, please join Sam Roberts, Megan Morant tomorrow as they dive into everything from night one of SummerSlam on the WWE SummerSlam recap. And we'd like to extend a special thank you to Cardi B for Outside, the official theme song from the official host of SummerSlam. Oh, whose truth's going to prevail? Wade Vermont's Karrion Kross has been the devil on Sami Zayn's shoulder. Will Sami continue to not give in to temptation, or will Kross be successful in his mission to corrupt Sami Zayn? It's the deciding match between these two. Sami, Karrion, right now.
Oh, that's... oh, dear. Oh. Is it time for me to shut down this stream? Like, why are we watching? Karrion Kross is here? Who cares about Karrion Kross? That's right, Ricky. Nobody does. Nobody. I would watch boxing for once, but why would I watch Karrion Kross? That's right. Andy's happy to see Alexa and Charlotte win the tag team titles. Me too, Andy. Me too, brother. That makes two of us. I know Ricky's not happy. Sammy, I did. I mean, I watched episode 1 and I watched episode 2. Episode 3 did not really watch I would say I skipped through it a lot. Episode 3, episode 4 haven't watched. But I liked episode 1. I kind of started to lose interest by the end of episode 2 or midway through. And episode 3, I couldn't get myself to watch. But let me know, Sammy, have you watched it? Have you enjoyed it? Let me know. What do you think about Unreal? And anybody else, Andy or Ricky or anyone who's watched Unreal, let us know. What do you think? Have you enjoyed the show, the series? With that being said, Karrion Kross right here. Did anybody know that this was the 38th SummerSlam? 38? That's big. I had no idea. Well, thank you for Sami Zayn's music hitting right now because the people would have started falling asleep, Ricky. After that Karrion Kross entrance. Did you hear or see one person popping when Karrion Kross came out? Nobody did. And I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for Scarlett Bordeaux, Karrion Kross would have never been signed to the WWE. Scarlett Bordeaux is the reason why he was signed. And the reason why people even cared about Kross. It's true. It's true. We got Sammy saying that episode 4 is the best. It's the heel turn. All right, I will check it out. I started losing interest by the after half of episode 2. It just became a little bit stretched to me. I didn't. It was. I maybe just got bored a little bit, but yeah, we'll watch episode 4 as well. Just just after he suggested it, I will check it out. Thanks for that, Sammy. Thank you. I enjoyed episode 1 a lot. It was good. Nice.
Like the rest of us, wickedness resides within the soul of Sami Zayn, and that, in the eyes of Karrion Kross, is going to get exposed here tonight at SummerSlam.
And Wade, there's another layer to that as well, because we all know that Sami Zayn, he has one
Karrion looks lean today. He looks like he's been working out. Good for him.
many people, Kross included, believe that Sami Zayn must develop a mean streak, a darker side, in order to finally climb the mountain with the title. Sami has been very against that most of his career.
Well, he's also never won the World Championship in his entire career. So guess what? This is the fight game. You want to get to the very top, you need a little hatred in your heart. And if Sami Zayn can't embrace that hatred that does exist in his heart, he will never be the champion of the world. Kross is trying to do him a favor, and they've already walked away.
Well, listen, you hated a lot of people, and you never won a world title, but nonetheless, Sami Zayn whipped into the corner.
That was a skill issue, not an attitude issue.
And Kross now, unloading.
What a cheap shot. This is about Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
And now Sami, the big right hands to Kross, and Sami starts out a bit aggressive here tonight against Karrion Kross. Now, Sami wants to shut up Karrion once and for all. He's had enough. He's had enough of getting attacked with steel pipes each and every week. Karrion Kross spewing his propaganda all over the place. Sami wants to end that tonight.
Well, Sami's been haunted for really months now. Initially, it was verbal, whispering negativity into the ear of Sami Zayn. That didn't work. It didn't break the spirit of Zayn. He's been assaulted ever since with lead pipes. Can't break the spirit, you can't break the body. And it's a hot start here for Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Sami with a moonsault off the barricade. And again, Sami Zayn with that one goal in mind. Really the last
Yes, Sammy. I am watching tomorrow as well, and I do agree with you that tomorrow's card looks much better than tonight's. I was just talking about this earlier as well. That tonight we've got 6 matches in total. Out of the 6 matches, 3 matches are actually tag team matches. Out of which 2 we've already seen. So tonight's card was all right. Even though Roman Reigns was in it, I was not very excited about the first match, and the match was good. Not the best, not my favorite, but the first match was all right. The second match, I was just glad to see Bliss and Charlotte both look good, both wrestled well. They kind of did not have my interest at the beginning, but definitely did towards the end of it. Sami versus Karrion has got to be a mid card, obviously. Tiffany and Jade Cargill should be an interesting match. Randy Jelly Roll, this is going to be a promotional match. I don't have high expectations. Gunther CM Punk should be good. So tonight's card has its own ups and downs, but tomorrow it's got to get hot because we got the women's triple threat. We got Becky, which should be good. You got Solo Fatu. It's going to be fantastic. Dominic is going to be in action. AJ Styles is going to be in action. The crazy tag match, and then you've got Cena. So tomorrow is definitely miles better on paper. Tomorrow's card, absolutely, Sammy. We're going to be here tomorrow. And Karrion Kross. Hey, the guy has definitely lost some weight. He looks in a better shape. I wouldn't say great shape. I would say better shape than before. Good stuff, Karrion.
It's really good. He's not been good enough to win the World Championship for that one reason.
And sending out with it. Axe handle off the rope. Also former 2-time NXT champion. Sammy's won the Intercontinental.
Brother Jonathan, I was wondering where's Jonathan at, but yes, SummerSlam has begun, and SummerSlam has been on for like an hour and 20 minutes now. So yeah, it's begun, brother. It actually started 2 hours earlier than usual because there's a UFC fight taking place tonight. So TKO said UFC is important to get that night slot, so let's push WWE up early, and that's why these guys started off at 6 p.m. Eastern, or as they say, 5 p.m. Central, and it's gonna go on until like 10 p.m. if I'm not wrong. So that's where we're at right now. Yeah. So, brother, I mean, we got Roman Reigns and Jey Uso teaming up against Bronson and Bron Breakker. That match was won by Jey Uso and Roman Reigns because Jey Uso pinned. So he got the pin, he got the victory, so that was that. Then we had Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair winning the Tag Team Championship. So that happened. That was match number 2. And right now, if you can already tell by the look on my face, right now we're watching Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. So that's match number 3. And if the creative has not gone absolutely nuts, I think Karrion Kross will lose this match. There's no reason why Karrion Kross should win this match, right? Drew is still to come. I think Drew is going to be like the co-main event because Jelly Roll is involved. So, I think they will give him some importance and have him later on tonight. Drew is still to come, brother. That's right. Welcome, Jonathan. Hope you're doing well. And you say, oh my God, I'm like, I always am. But, I was hoping to get here like 30 minutes before the show would begin. But for us, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. So, I got here as quickly as I could. And that was in time for the first match. We got Jelly Roll and Randy will win. That's absolutely they'll win. Unless they want to stretch it up a little bit. They want to have Jelly Roll get destroyed by Logan Paul or Drew McIntyre, and then he comes back for a singles match, which I don't think it's going to happen, but who knows, right? Who knows? I mean, WWE has been painfully predictable these days, so you never know. By the way, Karrion Kross was going to go for the dirty shot. Thanks for the distraction by Scarlett Bordeaux, but here we are now, Sami Zayn dodging that shot, taking down Sami Zayn, going for the cover, but Karrion with a kick out. We got Jonathan says, I just opened YouTube to see when you were coming live. Thank you for that, my brother. Thank you. So here we are now. Let's see. YouTube has been tricky these days with especially live streams. So I'm thinking that we'll have to move to Twitch mainly because YouTube has been tricky, but we will be on YouTube still. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be live vertically on YouTube, and we're gonna be live horizontally or regularly, just the way we are on Twitch. That's what I'm thinking because YouTube has been very very tricky with the reach on live stream. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Yeah.
The referee struggling to even hold back Sami Zayn at this point. Sami's lost it.
Videos do much better on YouTube, so we're most likely gonna post more videos out than live streams. But we're still gonna be live, but only vertically. I think that's what I'm thinking.
Scarlett offering the weapon to Sami. Now the moment of truth for Zayn.
Crazy ass mind games. What is Scarlett doing? Is Karrion Kross?
Will Sami Zayn cross over to the dark side at the behest of Scarlett?
That's weird.
He says no. An emphatic no from Sami Zayn.
Nobody's surprised to see that, right? Nobody's surprised.
Trying to take advantage. Sami kicks. And now Zayn hooks him. Exploder. Dropped him on the back of his head.
Thank you for that, Jonathan. Really appreciate that, my brother. Thank you. And here we are now. Sami running over, boot to the face of Karrion Kross. Karrion goes down hard. Obviously, nobody's surprised. That was a meaningless match. I'm not sure why this match took place at SummerSlam, really, but meaningless match. I'm glad it's over. Sami Zayn picks a victory over Karrion Kross. Weird match. Weird match.
We all have an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other, but for Sami Zayn, the voice of that angel is simply too loud and blots out that little devil, or at least it did tonight.
Sami Zayn picks up the win tonight. A moral victory for Sami Zayn. Would Sami Zayn use the pipe? An emphatic no.
Every opportunity in the world to crack and show the wickedness that lurks within. But Sami Zayn
That's a weird match. That was a weird match. For certain. That was a weird one.
it was game over for Karrion Kross.
Sami Zayn, with a smile on his face, will leave tonight, will leave SummerSlam victorious, and maybe perhaps, finally, with Karrion Kross in his rearview mirror. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we pause tonight to
Hulk Hogan?
last week, the world
Yeah.
lost an icon.
Hulk Hogan tribute.
Entertainment. If not for this man, I guarantee you, there wouldn't be 53,161 WWE fans
That's
in
right.
MetLife Stadium tonight. I guarantee that I would not be sitting at this desk for the past 28 years if it wasn't for Terry Bollea, the immortal Hulk Hogan. You know, Hulk Hogan was larger than life. Sports entertainment personified. The greatest performer in our history. So much has been said about Hulk's accomplishments the past 9 days, but tonight I would like to remind everyone of what he accomplished at this event, SummerSlam. He was undefeated at the biggest party of the summer. He teamed with the Macho Man as the Mega Powers battled the Mega Bucks. He shared the ring with the likes of the Ultimate Warrior, the Heartbreak Kid, and Randy Orton. Just so many great moments, too many to talk about really, in the career of a man who carried professional wrestling on his back for 3 decades. Rest in peace, brother.
Cannot deny. Oh, there we go.
The son
His son actually is sitting over there, Nick Hogan. Apparently, his daughter was not invited to the tribute on TV. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. Nice, sweet tribute. And I understand that a lot of people are, they had, a lot of people had a lot of things to say, when people were paying tribute to Hogan. They were not very happy. And I understand that Hogan has, you know, has done things that have been very, not just questionable, have been very offensive. So I understand the emotions, where they stem from and where they come from, and why people say or feel the way they do. I totally understand that. It's a tough place, right? But the only thing that I can say right now is by saying things now, you're only just bad mouthing and you're only causing distress to yourself because, you know, Hogan's not gonna be seeing any of it. Only his family will, and they'll be in pain. So it's better. I feel like in situations like these, better to say nothing than say something. So yeah, but okay. Anyways, nice tribute right there to Hulk Hogan by Michael Cole and WWE. One thing's for sure, that they would not be, the company would not be in a position right now, maybe if it wasn't for Hogan, or maybe not so quickly as they are.
Icons. One last legacy. Which one are you?
Maybelline collaborating with WWE is so funny. Good for Nikki Bella to be here right in time, right?
Padres home field gets a whole new lineup. When WWE
Cannot deny. Forget about it.
WWE Survivor Series San Diego. Tickets on sale now.
It's Triple A's biggest show of the year, emanating live from Arena CDMX in Mexico.
So August 16th, right? August 16th, about 14 days, 2 weeks from now, basically, live on YouTube. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna be here for it. Triple Mania. Should be good.
Triple A, you got an opportunity to call the match on SmackDown last night, Wade. Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana in the house.
Man, the fans love these two, especially Mr. Lizard Guy. Look at him. Look at him. Psycho Clown looks hyped. Lizard Guy looks great. You can tell Lizard Man cannot hide his smile. He cannot hold his smile back when the fans pop to see him, right? Good for him. Good for Lizard Man.
American Dream, meet your favorite WWE superstars in the SummerSlam photo experience. Tickets are required. Photo experience tickets are available now on SummerSlam.
And we got Andy saying Michael Cole done an okay speech for Hogan. However, Tony Schiavone did way better. Yeah, Michael Cole's was probably scripted, right? So you're right about that, Andy, brother, totally. Ricky says, I'm back. Ricky, welcome back, brother. Welcome back. We got Andy saying, when is Triple Mania? Brother, it's 2 weeks from now, exactly. It's 2 weeks from now. So 16th of August is when Triple Mania takes place. 16th of August. Yep, that's right, brother Ricky. All about the money. All about the money. That's right.
Has it been exciting? So excited. Well, I think we got one more surprise for you.
You know what? Why don't you guys follow us backstage?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Here we go. All right, you guys ready for your surprise? You know Jade Cargill?
Listen, Xfinity wanted to guarantee that you had an amazing time here tonight at SummerSlam. So they upgraded your seats tonight. Thank you so much.
That was cringe. Good for them, but that was cringe. That was so cringe, but good for them. Good for them. I cringed hard, though. I cringed hard, real hard. Yeah, bro, man, did you cringe? I cringed. That was cringe. Yeah, we got Jonathan over here. I like that, Jonathan. That's a name for Ricky. That's a good name for Ricky. Ricky, how do you like that name? I want a hug from Jade in her ring gear, says bro. I like how precise you are with there in her ring gear. That's interesting, bro, man. That's interesting. Why her ring gear? I got it on mute, so I wanted the audio. Good for you. Good for you. I should have done that too. That was cringe. I got goosebumps because of how cringe that was. AJ Ricky saying as well as Ethan Page has got to be moving up. Good for them. Good for them. I mean, too quickly, too soon, maybe. I don't know. I mean, do we see any Cody Rhodes influence in that? Maybe. Maybe there's some Cody Rhodes influence over there. I don't know. But good for them. That's all I can say right now. I haven't seen a whole lot of Ricky Saints in WWE, but let's see how it goes. Ricky is talented, but I wouldn't think that he's gonna be like the top. Let's see. I think he's got to be stuck in the mid card, but we're going to find out. I miss the backstage storyline segments during pay-per-views without promotions. Me too, brother. It's like everything is just shameless promotion now. Boxing, you talk about tickets, you talk about, meet and greet, superstore, all that stuff. Yeah, you don't. The TKO era, TKO era is all about the commercials. You're right about that, Sammy. You're right about that. I miss a lot of that too. Honestly, the fans celebrated when Vince McMahon was gone. They celebrated it. The fans celebrated when I'm forgetting this guy's name, but the guy who did the production, right? The production, the stage and everything for Vince McMahon when he was gone. The fans celebrated. But I think that guy brought magic to pay-per-views, especially pay-per-views, but also weekly shows, but especially pay-per-views, because the lighting and everything that we had back in the day, you look at WrestleMania 39, you look at WrestleMania 41, look at the difference. It's day and night. Sure, they got some screens in 41, a few more screens than they did at 40. But look at 41, look at 39. It's night and day. 39 was so much better than 41. So much better on so many levels. Look at a regular episode of Monday Night Raw from 2022 or 2021 and look at Raw today. It's night and day. So a lot of things with TKO are not right. And I'll tell you the biggest thing that's not right with the TKO era is Triple H. That bald fraud is Kevin Dunn. Thank you for that, Sammy. That's right, Kevin Dunn. But I'll tell you, Triple H gets a lot of credit for being an amazing booker and everything. But I like Triple H. I like him maybe as a talent, as a booker, as the guy in charge. I'm not a fan of Triple H. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of Triple H. I think that he is stubborn. He's very stubborn. He doesn't want to listen to fan feedback. He doesn't take criticism from the fans. I'm not a fan of Triple H. I'm not a fan of Triple H as the guy in charge. As a booker with somebody else sitting over his head was okay because somebody kept him in check. But this guy, without any checks, not a fan of Triple H. Not a fan. But let me know if anybody else agrees or maybe not agrees with me. Let's talk. With that being said, it's time for Tiffany versus Jade. Up next. It's very cold here, but mainly because the AC was on. I just had to turn it off, Jonathan. Just had to turn it off. That's funny.
Ladies
I just see that WWE has posted a video of Nick Hogan also sitting ringside, standing in tribute to his father, Hulk Hogan. Nick Hogan is is something, right? I mean, so interesting guy, Nick Hogan. I was reading about him a little bit. Definitely an interesting guy. It's expected that much of the assets, much of the property, much of the the stuff that he's left behind is going to go on to Nick Hogan. Interesting. But he's been here, like he was, here for Raw for the tribute. He's here at obviously SummerSlam. So Nick Hogan's here. That's right, Jonathan. That's right. Broman says, so did not know Jade was Jamaican. That's awesome, right? You gotta love the outfit. You were talking about the outfit earlier. Look at that outfit, right? It's great. It screams Jamaica. I see you, bro, man. Well, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you for that. I guess it's Tiffany time.
It is her first SummerSlam.
Oh, is it her first SummerSlam? That's crazy. The rise of Tiffany has been amazing. It's been amazing. And the one thing that really sets her apart from everybody else who's been here in her shoes before is that she is good looking, good personality, very pleasing to a lot of people, and she can wrestle. A lot of women who came here before Tiffany who looked as good or who had this kind of character, they did not wrestle well, but this lady, she can pull it off with her in-ring skills. This sets her apart, and that's why I guess she's been so successful. That's why she cannot have, any people calling around for, all looks and no skills. Well, she's got the skills, and that's great. I'm having pancakes. Oh, that's nice, Jonathan. I see you, Ricky, with the big old eyes. Okay, it is Tiffany time. What do you mean by? What do you mean? Wait, where did Milkman AJ come in here now? Because I'm. That's not right. Is that because I'm praising Tiffany? You can't do that, bro, man. You can't Sydney Sweeney me, all right? You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm so on. Like, I'll tell you what. I was reading the news, right, and I came across the Sydney Sweeney news that she did the ad for American Eagle, and I had never seen that commercial before. I watched that commercial while reading the news, and and it said she has good genes, the GEANS, and I was like, sweet. I thought nothing of it. I thought they were talking about the genes. And then I read the article and I came to know maybe it has double meaning. And I was like, wow, if it wasn't for them, I would have never known it had double meaning. But it just has it's gone to a whole new level now. But it's a funny joke now, right? Don't Sydney Sweeney me. Over here, by the way, we are here with Cardi B, who's sitting over there ringside in support of Jade Cargill. Nice. Nice.
Hey, let's talk strategy. If you're the champion, Tiffany Stratton, what do you do to make sure you keep the title tonight?
You do exactly what you've done all year. You realize that your athletic skill set gives you the capacity to take down all comers, no matter how big, small, or skilled they may be. But it is quite the conundrum when you're up there again.
All right, the match is about to begin. I don't know. Netflix is acting up tonight. I think it's maybe because a lot of people are watching it, but the resolution just drops out of nowhere until I refresh it. So it's been acting up a little bit. Is it a problem with anybody else, or is it only me? Probably only me. But yeah, it's been the resolution just drops while watching it. Thank you. We're back. Oh, Jade with a big ass kick straight to the head of Tiffany, going for the cover. Tiffany kicks out.
Tournament like the Queen of the Ring this year with the caliber of competitors, including Asuka in the final, is arguably more difficult than a
Jade is dominating right out of the bat over here. I think Jade wins tonight. I do think so. I believe so. Jade has to win tonight.
Technical finesse of the champ, Tiffany Stratton, versus the raw power of the challenger.
And there is one name that we did not mention that Jade Cargill has knocked off in what has been a great number of months here, and that is the current women's world champion, Naomi. Remember the no-holds-barred match back at Evolution?
I saw Cardi B losing her mind at the prospect of Jade Cargill winning this one a few moments ago. Cardi B really does not like Naomi, at least according to their social medias.
Jade Cargill wasting some time over there. Yeah, obviously got distracted. I'm not sure, was she flexing, looking at Cardi B, or what was she doing? But obviously wasted a lot of time and got distracted over there. I think so too, Ricky. I think so too.
Tremendous athletes here, Wade. You got Jade Cargill, played hoop in college, obviously a tremendous in-ring performer. Tiffany Stratton, once a member of Team USA in gymnastics. You've got two hot athletes here going for the women's championship.
Yeah, the standard in WWE keeps getting better and better. In part due to the NIL program, and it's going to keep going that way. You want to win gold in WWE?
Oh dear. That was a beautiful swanton bomb. I don't know if Jeff Hardy was watching this, but wow, that was a good swanton bomb. She made it look easy. Ricky, she made it look easy, I'll tell you that. That was nice. Look at her. Oh, wow. Backbreaker right there from Jade to Tiffany. Tiffany goes down.
Could be future superstars here in WWE as Jade Cargill now has taken control of the champ.
Make no mistake, Tiffany Stratton is no lightweight in there. She is a powerful woman, but plucked out of the sky effortlessly by Jade Cargill. That's what the champ is up against tonight.
Big kick by Jade, and now Jade looking to use her power. Lifting Tiffany Stratton up on her shoulders. And Jade, she calls that the eye of the storm. That sit-out powerbomb that Tiffany Stratton has to kick out of it too.
When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm. And what a beauty it was from Jade Cargill. But such is the resilience of the champ, Tiffany Stratton. Not quite enough, but what a heavy hitter. And that's a game-changing moment right there in this match.
You know, spoke to Jade earlier today. She said she was going to change things up, bring some new offense into her repertoire, and that was just an example of what we saw moments ago.
That's what you have to do against someone as smart as Tiffany Stratton, who's studied her opponent and was ready for everything, perhaps not ready for that.
And now Stratton showing off some power of her own. A rolling senton delivers. And now Tiffany went for the... Looked like she was going to go for the moonsault Wade, and Jade Cargill met her there.
That durability of Cargill is so impressive. Just hop straight up and drop the champ once again. It appears Jade Cargill has been a step ahead so far.
Nice suplex by Jade Cargill showing off her power.
Look at Jade Cargill over there. It's crazy. Just suplexing her. Oh dear, Tiffany! Just when I was about to talk about the strength of Jade Cargill, Tiffany overpowers her. And, right after getting suplexed, and, she just turns it around and suplexes Cargill instead. Beautiful. What incredible strength over here on display by Tiffany Stratton. What time is it right now? 1 second. Yes, it's about 5:20 right now in the morning. So we've been watching the show for 2 hours and starting to feel the effects of it. Having to wake up at like 2:30 in the morning and getting ready and getting on live at 3 o'clock is interesting. I got Tiffany go. Hey, David, my brother, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Great seeing you. And Tiffany, oh dear. I thought Jade almost turned it around into a DDT, but she couldn't do it. Tiffany, oh! That was crazy. No way, it's over. This is over right here. Tiffany got her foot on the rope. The match continues, but that was so freaking close. That was crazy. That had to be it. That's crazy. The way she came down after that attempted moonsault, and Jade had lifted her leg up, hit her right in the face, went for the cover. Jade Cargill almost won the match if it wasn't for Tiffany's long legs. Wow. Tiffany rolling her up. Jade gotta go for the choke slam. Oh dear, choke slam from Cargill. Oh, Tiffany. Poor lady's just being woman handled right now by Jade Cargill. And Jade, what a crazy match this has turned into. Cargill has been dominating. It's gotta be it. This has to be it. There's no way. Oh, they're struggling a little bit over there. Oh, dear. Wow. No way. She's going to retain? Holy crap. After all of that, Tiffany is still your champion. Wow. Honestly, did not expect that. Wow. Pretty cool. Didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. Wow. Cargill. I thought Cargill was going to win. I thought so. That was something. I'm surprised. But you know what? I'm surprised, but I'm not disappointed. That was a cool match. The ending of it was great. The ending was pretty good.
Tiffany Stratton has been champion for nearly 200 days. And in 2025, Wade, this young woman, the WWE Women's Champion, is undefeated. 14-0. Tiffany Stratton on a massive roll in WWE. Well, A24 presents The Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. In theaters everywhere October 3rd. Watch the trailer on.
Oh, come on.
Right now.
Ready? I think so. You think so? Come on, Mark. Yes or no answer.
Mark Kerr, a man on a mission.
This is going to be a movie that I will definitely watch. It's going to be good. But I just did not want to see its commercial right now. This has got to be like the second or third movie commercial that we're getting tonight, right? We've been getting a lot of them.
I should be the face of Cricket 5G. Why Cricket 5G? 3 words. Blazing, fast, powerful. Just like the fastest game you can play on your Cricket 5G phone. Cricket 5G. Yeet, you're on Cricket.
The Jews who say eat your cricket. All right. Let's very quickly. Okay.
Hey, the FIFA World Cup 26 is coming to North America next summer. It'll be the ultimate celebration of sports and culture. Get closer than ever to the beautiful game with a hospitality package.
We got David over here saying that his podcast will return in the fall. That's amazing. That's amazing, David. That's great. Looking forward to it, my brother. We got Jonathan says, I have to come to the conclusion that I'm not a fan of... really, you think so? Why would you say that, Jonathan? What makes you think that?
If you can't be live at a WWE event, well, what you need to do is get to the most immersive experience possible. This is a look in at Cousin in LA.
That's Staten Island right there in our view.
Chef Tini is here with us tonight.
All right.
He's a chef, of course, a cookbook
How would a wrestling fan know
here enjoying.
a chef? Like, how do they expect wrestling fans to know freaking chefs? Like, I can't be the only one who has no idea. Oh, Stephanie over here. That's nice. She gets the biggest pop as well. She gets the biggest one. That's right.
What's your story? Had Jelly Roll on. That was a really unique interview. Speaking of WWE podcasts available all week long, there'll be a lot of talk about SummerSlam, including the SummerSlam recap, which is going to be available tomorrow. Our hosts, Sam Roberts and Megan Morant. And they're going to talk a lot about our next match. I can't wait for this one because Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre say Jelly Roll doesn't belong in WWE. Randy Orton, however,
Jonathan, this was the match that you were looking forward to. We got Jelly Roll match coming up next featuring Drew McIntyre. It's got to be Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. We got...
McIntyre and Logan Paul, Jelly Roll's
You're watching on my iPad? That's funny. That's funny, Jonathan. Maybe I should keep it this way. How does it... Wait. Maybe I should keep it in a way that lets you watch it, right? That would be funny. All right, let's see. We got David saying Bron might be injured, which I just saw a video on Twitter being helped at the back. That's okay. Interesting. Tiffany time is the right time. It's always the right time, Andy. Always the right time. You're right. Gordon Ramsay. Jonathan, Gordon Ramsay's an exception. Gordon Ramsay, everybody should know Gordon Ramsay. Everybody would know Gordon Ramsay. But that lady over there, I mean, how? Why? You know, why? My money is Jelly Roll and Orton unless if one of them turns heel. I would love for Orton to turn heel, but, you know, Orton is a corporate sellout. So he's probably not. He's probably going to help Jelly Roll get the victory. Unless they want to stretch it up a little bit and have Jelly Roll come back for another program. You know, they could just have Drew McIntyre or, you know, his partner just totally ambushing Jelly Roll tonight. Who knows? Let's see. Match is going to be so botched. Yeah, I have expectations, too, that it's going to be botched. You know, a classic way of having a non-wrestler wrestle is putting them in a tag team match. And I don't expect Jelly Roll to actually wrestle a lot tonight. It's got to be him showing off a lot, standing on the apron a lot. Not a lot of wrestling from Roll, I think. Yeah, I want to see Drew and Logan win and the Drew Claymore and Logan after. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Actually, Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre entering a program. It would be nice. Sure. Why not? Why not?
Anywhere, anytime. You know what?
Let's see how this match goes on because I don't have expectations from it at all. We got Jonathan says I've been dreading this match so much. Maybe they'll surprise me. Yeah, me too, brother. I really don't think, there's gonna be any wow moment in this match.
What's up, guys?
You know, Wade, it's hard to believe that it was 3 years ago at this event, SummerSlam, where Logan Paul had his first singles match ever in WWE.
Yeah, this deep into a WWE.
Me too, Jonathan. Me too. I think he's a rapper. Before you came in, they introduced somebody who was sitting ringside, and you know what? Ricky has an eye of an eagle, so he saw the guy earlier, even before he was introduced, and Ricky was like, "Hey, did you see Fat Joe?" And I thought Ricky was trying to make some kind of a joke, and I'm like, "Who do you mean? Who do you mean by Fat Joe?" And then Michael Cole, sure enough, introduced Fat Joe, apparently a very big rapper. I got no idea. I had no idea who Fat Joe was, but apparently Fat Joe's a rapper. So yeah, and Jonathan, these rappers these days have weird names. Weird names. I think Jelly Roll has got to be a rapper too, right? I mean, if he's not, I don't know.
Outsider in this tag match, it is Jelly Roll. These guys have got their signs completely wrong.
And setting Logan Paul off a bit. People let a lot get under his skin.
Don't allow your disdain for a personality to get in the way of the truth. And the facts here.
Right. Okay, so with that being said, Drew McIntyre now on his way out. Nice. Sure. So, brother Jonathan, I wish. I wish. Wait a second, let's see. Yes, you know what? Our wish has come true. You're right about that, Jonathan. After this match, we do go to the main event. It's going to be Gunther versus Punk, which I hope is going to be a good match. I'm going to rate right now all the matches that we've seen so far, and basically the entire card of tonight, right? I'm going to rate it. So I think the worst match of the night tonight was without a doubt, so far, right? So far. I think there's no question in anybody's mind. The worst match was Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Terrible match. I had no interest in it from the beginning. Terrible action. Very boring. Very flat. It was terrible. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, the worst match of the night. After that, it's hard. After that, it's kind of hard. It's hard. After that, it's kind of hard to name one. But I guess the best match of the night so far has been, in my books, Tiffany versus Jade. Then I would say Reigns and Jey Uso versus Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. Then it's been, Sami versus Karrion. I'm sorry. No, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. And then it's been Sami versus Karrion. But Sami and Karrion, the worst match so far. Does Rollins return tonight? I would be surprised, but let's see. It would be pretty damn cool, though. I mean, if he does return. I mean, let's imagine CM Punk wins the title and Rollins cashes in. That would be great. That would be fantastic. And Rollins cashes in and steals the title from Punk. That would be great. I don't know if it'll happen, though. That's going to be a scene to see, but that would be great. It just would be a beautiful, beautiful scene. You know it. Just try to imagine it. CM Punk is celebrating, and then in comes Rollins. That would be just fantastic. Honestly, fantastic. It would be great. It would be great. I know. Yeah, David, that's right. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I bet you could devour a meat stick right now, Michael Cole. One of your absolute favorite entire whopping people in that ring. You're very quiet.
I don't. Do you get commercials on Netflix? I don't get commercials yet. I only get commercials that WWE plugs in themselves, but commercials on Netflix, that's like skippable commercials, I don't get them. At AJ, I don't get them. I don't get it, Jonathan. Yeah.
CNA's new artist of the year in 2023, and tonight making his in-ring debut, the WWE.
So based on his entrance music, I'm guessing he's a country singer, not a rapper, a country singer. That's cool. Oh, that way. No, I guess commercials that play in full obviously would generate more, but thank you for that. Thank you for that, Jonathan. But hopefully we're gonna have more views to get that kind of money. But thank you, Jonathan. Really appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Jelly Roll is such a mark. He marks out over Randy Orton. You know it. He's a mark. Okay. I miss the days when Randy Orton was like, was the Viper. When Randy Orton was a vicious, vicious guy. Scary, not to be trusted guy. I miss those days. Right now, Randy Orton has gone soft. He's so soft. Oh, we got Jelly Roll's wife over there as well. Man, this guy is winning at life. You know it already. He's winning at life. All right. Beautiful lady. She's beautiful. All right, we got Jonathan says, so I presume this will be the end of Jelly Roll. Oh, one can hope so, right? One can hope so.
Let's talk about Jelly Roll a little bit here, Wade, because the man has been training. He's been getting in shape. He's lost 230 pounds to get ready for this matchup tonight.
You're right. And that's one reason I always hated Riddle. Riddle did something to Orton. I don't know, he got him high or something. But it seems like Randy Orton is still high. He's still high. That's why he's still this baby face. Hate it. And that's why I can never forgive Riddle. We got Sami saying main event after this, I believe. That's right. You're right about that, Sami. Feel like something big has to happen in the main event to get people talking about night one. You're right, because honestly, nothing has happened tonight that's gonna get people talking, right? You're right about that, Sami. You're right about. I think Seth Rollins comes and shocks everybody, and cashes in on Punk. That will be the best thing in my books that could happen. The Observer said that Seth isn't really as badly injured as they're trying to pretend, and they're only doing it so people, freak out when he actually returns much before the timeline, which I think could happen. I mean, if that's true, why not? Why couldn't they not do it tonight?
Everyone on planet Earth, please scream to camera and make it go viral.
I actually look decent in this.
You look absolutely ridiculous, which is pretty much standard for you, but perhaps more ridiculous than ever. A maverick, you are not, Michael Cole.
Not a packet either.
Right now, Drew McIntyre is just prowling the ring.
Me too, brother Jonathan. Me too. Somebody in the chat is happy seeing Drew. That's right, Ricky. You know it. You know it.
I don't think you want to tag with me, but that would have been my choice.
Be interested to see how this plays out. Is
So the match is just about to begin right now. I see you, Ricky. I see you, brother. Okay, that's sweet. Oh, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll tags himself in. Look at that. Big boy we have here. Okay. All right. The guy's got guts. I see. He's got guts. The guy's a country singer. Back in my day, country singers used to look like Taylor Swift. Now we got Jelly Roll. That's nice. That's nice. I'm pretty sure, Ricky, we've seen Saturday Night main events better than SummerSlam, right? That's right. Logan Paul trying to body slam Jelly Roll. Well, if Logan Paul cannot lift Jelly Roll for a body slam, he's gonna have a problem in this wrestling business, right? I mean, Jelly Roll does not even look that heavy, to be honest. Does not even look that big. So if Logan Paul wants to be a wrestler, cannot lift Jelly Roll up, well, he's got a problem. Yeah, I used to, when I was younger, I used to listen a little bit of country music, not too much, a little bit. Yeah, it depends on the mood, really. Sometimes you feel like, you want to jam to some country. Sometimes, not always. It's not bad. It's not bad. I wouldn't say that I'm opposed to country music. I probably like it, but, it depends on the mood. When you're on a long flight, you're in an airplane, then I would probably like listening to some country. Yeah, yeah. I like that, Jonathan. I like that. J Roll, his weight over under 299. Yep. They've spoken a lot about how he's lost a lot of weight for this match. Oh, Drew McIntyre just mocking the Jelly. Jelly Roll is angry. He's angry. Look at that. Look at Randy Orton encouraging Jelly Roll. But Drew McIntyre is no peanut butter, so this jelly and peanut is not going to go well. And Drew McIntyre now holding on to Jelly Roll by his throat. Jelly Roll slapping Drew McIntyre in the face. Look at that. That's a total insult, isn't it? Jonathan, are you watching this right now? Jelly Roll is dominating Drew McIntyre. McIntyre now with the headbutt to Roll, and Jelly goes down. Yeah, McIntyre is no peanut. That's for certain. No peanut.
Every celebrity's dream to get in this ring at SummerSlam in front of a packed stadium and do your thing with the WWE superstars until you face reality.
Not every celebrity can come in and have the success of Logan Paul.
Yeah, how many have dipped in and immediately dipped back out once they know what this is really about? It might be one and done for Jelly Roll at this rate.
Yeah, a couple of those chops, Jelly Roll may want to head back to the locker room. Right hand by McIntyre, just taking his time, staring back at Randy.
I hear voices, and they say you're screwed.
McIntyre got on the feet last year or two.
Well, he always did have a hair-trigger temper, and that perhaps is what makes McIntyre at this point in his
how Logan started his career.
Logan earned his stripes, and right now, the claim that Jelly Roll has no place in a WWE ring based on the evidence before our eyes is factually correct.
Choice chance for Logan Paul. Randy Orton a lot riding in the line of this match. If he wins, Wade, he becomes a number 2 on the all-time list for wins.
Look at that.
Off the leg drop, Jelly Roll takes the
I know, brother. I know, Nigel. Look, this show has not been great. It's not been a great show. Let's just be honest here. It's not been a great show.
SummerSlam. It's been 4 years since Randy's performed in this event. McIntyre, 3-1 at SummerSlam. Remember, he knocked off CM Punk last year. And look at Logan Paul now with a body shots to Jelly Roll and make a Jelly pay. Jelly's got to make a tag here, Wade.
And look, we've seen some flash stuff from Jelly Roll over the past few weeks. These flurries of attacks he's launched.
Yeah, but it's different when you're in a match, right?
It's even more different because there is the factor of endurance, which at this point, Jelly's been beaten up for the past 5 minutes. He's
Yeah, Drew McIntyre is loving it. He's loving every bit of it right now.
of offense you can expect of the guy when he's now softened up by these two.
And you can lose all the weight you want, but it doesn't mean you're going to have the cardio that you're going to need in the ring in a wrestling match.
Michael Cole over here spitting some fat. He's like, you can lose all the weight you want, but it doesn't mean that you're going to have the cardio good enough to be in the ring. That's crazy. Michael Cole over here digging at Jelly Roll. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did not expect that.
Now mocking Randy Orton. Things are just going. Jelly Roll sends McIntyre over the top rope, and Jelly collapses in the ring. Problem is there's no one for him to tag. As Randy Orton makes it back to his feet, now realizes there's an opportunity to get in this match. Jelly Roll trying to crawl, trying to drag himself to the corner and make a tag to the floor.
Oh dear. Jelly crawling over to Randy. He makes the tag. Did those hands touch? I doubt the hands touch, but okay. The tag's been made. Randy is in here. He's going after Drew McIntyre. Brother Jonathan, these guys are gonna squash Drew. They're gonna squash Drew. That's what's happening here. Drew McIntyre is gonna lose this match. He's losing this match.
Now Randy Orton with pitches Randy Orton that hang up DDT. The great big DDT delivered. And Randy Orton is going to that place.
Logan Paul and McIntyre effectively had this match won, but having too much fun at the expense of Jelly Roll is going to cost them.
McIntyre and Logan Paul outside the ring.
What about the smarts of Logan Paul dragging McIntyre out of danger? Paul himself in the line of fire in the process.
Randy Orton drives Logan Paul into the barricade. And now Drew McIntyre trying to bounce Orton off the Spanish announce table. Randy Orton able to counter right here. Vintage Orton again. And now Logan Paul gonna suffer the same fate.
By the way, Ricky Fat Joe is still sitting there, which is interesting. Usually you'd see celebrities, they sit there, they get their camera shot and they're on it there. But but Fat Joe is still there. Nice.
Eyes in his head to keep his wits about him while attacking Logan Paul and McIntyre simultaneously. And Jelly Roll smells the danger here.
And Jelly Roll checking on his partner Randy Orton, who is floored by a claymore. And now Logan Paul from behind.
Part of the nature of the game here, you have to have your wits about you. Keep your eyes at all angles. Never drop your guard.
Titanium loaded right hand. The knockout punch coming from Logan Paul, the Jelly Roll.
This match is so stupid.
The duck out of that, but it caught him flush on the chin.
Jelly Roll's brain was just turned to jelly with that right hand. And now Logan Paul clearing off our announcement.
Yeah, so Sammy, good question. This show started when it was about 3 o'clock for us, right? So, it's got to get over by, what time is it right now? Yeah, the time is about 6 o'clock now, right? Nearly 6. So, I believe the show's got to get over by 7. And I probably will be out and about. Let's see. Depends. I'm kind of sleepy right now after this match, to be honest. So probably should take a nap after this match, after this show. But who knows? I do have a few things lined up for today, so let's see. But Logan Paul now with the Prime bottles in hand and the shades as well. This has got to be a big-ass Prime commercial for him, right? Of course. Of course he's going to do a commercial here in the TKO era mid-match. Logan Paul. What a cocky man. Jelly Roll's wife is clearly, very visibly upset and concerned about the safety of her husband. I see, Ricky. Okay. Oh, did they call him Fat Joe because of... Oh, I see. Okay. You're right. You're right. It's quite boring, Ricky. No way. This has got to be work. No. I don't buy it. It's got to be a work. This has to be a work. This has to be a work. You know it. The Jelly Roll thing has got to be a work, right? There's no way that he's really injured. I wouldn't think so. There's no way. Nah, it's a work. It's a work. There's no way, nah. Roll's gonna be okay. Roll's gonna be alright. Nah, no way. This has gotta be a work. Come on. No way. No way. Nah, this can't be real. He's gonna come back a hero, is he not? Nah, totally. Especially that angle, that frame with his wife. Yeah, Roll is so coming back. Nah, Jelly Roll is coming back. This has gotta be a work. Come on. It's a work. It's a work. He's gotta be right back, brothers. He's gotta be right back. There's no way. Yeah. It's a freaking work. It's a freaking work. He's coming back. He's coming back. Yep. I told you guys. Told you it had to be work.
Listen, at the end of the day, you got to applaud Jelly Roll to not leave his partner high and dry here in this match. Randy Orton is going to tag in Jelly Roll, and here he comes. And Jelly Roll with a clothesline, and another one to Logan Paul. Just biting off purely.
It was quite obvious. And Logan Paul's afraid of Jelly Roll now. Yeah. No way Jelly Roll is gonna take out Drew McIntyre. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I guess it's time to reform 3MB for. Wow. There's no way Jelly Roll took out both Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Damn. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. Man. Oh, good stuff. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Oh, come on, Randy. This babyface Randy Orton, I tell you that, gets on my nerves. Thank you, Logan Paul. Yeah. Thank you, Logan Paul. Thank you, Logan Paul. Thank you. I love it. Love it. Love it. Wow, this was great. Send that outsider right where he belongs. Send him back to the country music stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Logan Paul. I don't always say it, but thank you, Logan Paul. Humble. Humble. I love humble people. What can I say? This match was great, but I'm happy that at least thanks to Logan Paul, wrestling has been saved. Let me post this real quick to Instagram because this is good. Let me very quickly post it.
And don't forget this, the belly to belly.
Well, this is the moment it all started going wrong once again for Jelly Roll. The Claymore. McIntyre wiped out with an RKO, but ever the parasite waiting to play.
Logan Paul, the Paul from Grace, the frog splash that ends the in-ring debut of Jelly Roll. Listen, Jelly's got nothing to be ashamed of.
This is great. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Mr. Humble, Logan Paul, won the match. I'm so happy. He saved wrestling today. I think we all owe him a thank you. We all owe him a lot of gratitude for saving wrestling today. Because can you believe it? An outsider like Jelly Roll coming in, taking out Drew McIntyre. I was getting flashbacks of 3MB Drew McIntyre when he got taken out nearly by Jelly Roll. So I'm glad that, Logan Paul saved wrestling today. I'm glad. And I see David over here says that it's the worst match in WWE history. That match was so bad, says Jonathan. It was a terrible match, but the ending was good, you know. Jelly Roll winning would have been just a disaster. So I'm glad that the right people won the match, actually. I'm glad. Oh my god. We already saw this, guys. Yesterday, they literally aired it on SmackDown. They can't get enough of it. They are doing it again. Triple H patting himself on the back with this one, that's for sure. That's for certain. He's patting himself on the back with this one. Nah, no. There.
We're at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey here. Now we look forward to tomorrow night, and it's SummerSlam Sunday, first ever two-night SummerSlam for the Women's World
So what do you think, guys, after tonight? Do you think that SummerSlam should be two nights, or should it just be one night? I tell you what, one night is my thing. I don't like 2 nights, because 2 nights, when you get 2 nights of SummerSlam, you know, obviously they make more money, but then we get useless and wasteful matches like Karrion versus Sami, like Jelly Roll. You know, we get stupid ass matches like that. So I like one nights better. I mean, you know, you look at some of the greatest SummerSlams that we've had in the past. All were one night. Look at SummerSlam 2013 when Randy Orton cashed in on Daniel Bryan, one night. Look at a lot of the SummerSlams in the past, one night. When when John Cena got squashed by Brock Lesnar, one night. It was all one night. Taker Lesnar, one night. You know, so one night SummerSlam, much better. All right. So Jonathan says that Rollins not expected to cash in. So I guess we don't have to get our hopes high. Thank you for that, Jonathan. Let's not get our hopes high. So tonight's show is basically, what do I say? Flat. As flat as pita bread, right? Terrible. Or flat bread. Next year, SummerSlam be 2 nights. Yeah, definitely. Once they get 2 nights, they don't go back to one, you know? Once they get a taste of 2 nights, they don't want to go back to one night. You know, so WrestleMania, the same story. They got the taste of 2 nights. They're not going to go back. And same with SummerSlam now.
Just about everything since returning to WWE. The one exception is a title standing in his way. The ring general, Gunther. Will Gunther continue his dominance, or will the best in the world be the best in the ring on this historic night? Gunther, CM Punk for the world title, live next.
One last match of the night, guys. One last match. The main event. It's for the World Championship. CM Punk versus Gunther.
You got a massive ego. I got a massive ego. It's not based on what they think. That's worthless. My ego is justified. Ever since I stepped foot in this company, I'm the greatest gift this company has ever received. For
like how they said 80% of his time he's been champion, and they showed the King of the Ring victory. They showed the Intercontinental Championship. They showed the WWE Championship, but they didn't show the UK title, which is history now. But they didn't show it. Interesting, because a long time, a very large portion of his reign as champion has been with the UK title. We didn't show that. Okay? Show way too predictable. What's start time for Triple Mania on the 16th? I will take a look at that, Andy. 1 second. Said's got to cash in. So, Broman, I hope so. And my brother Jonathan said that, according to Fightful, that's not going to be happening tonight. Most likely not. So, let's see. But I hope that Said cashes in, because if he does not, this show will go down as one of the flattest shows ever. What a flat show. We've seen nothing happening tonight. Nothing exciting. It's just been very, very dull. So Triple Mania, I'm looking it up right now. Looking at Triple H's announcement of it. They haven't. Oh, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, brother. Andy, it's 7 o'clock. Yep. 7 p.m. Thank you for that, Andy. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate your love. All of you. Thank you so much. And that's right. CM Punk is here. He's wearing a very different jacket. All white and blue. Usually we see a tinge of red here, but no red tonight. Nice. Looks fresh. Looks fresh. I hope that CM Punk wins. I would like to see CM Punk as champion. It's been way too long since he hasn't been champion, so I would like to see him become champion tonight. I hope it happens. I hope CM Punk walks away with the title.
CM Punk has not won a championship match in WWE since 2013, more than 12 years ago. It has been nearly 14 years since he captured a WWE championship. CM Punk made it clear when he returned a couple of years ago to WWE that he came here to make money, that he came here to win championships. He's had a number of opportunities, but has not been able, for one reason or another, to get the job done. And Wade, Punk was pretty honest with us earlier today when he said he felt like his championship window is...
Absolutely, Ricky, totally. It depends on Gunther taking time off or not. Yep, totally. Well, let's just hope that this match is going to be worth our time. Let's hope so.
Certainly had that and more, but right now, old father time is catching up with CM Punk, and he is grappling with career mortality. It's a win-now situation for CM Punk.
Yeah, I really hope that CM Punk wins. You're right, Sammy. You're right. And, Punk would be great with the title. It's been so long since we've seen him with the title, especially in this company. It's been decades. So definitely needs to win tonight. He needs to win tonight. Yep. Gunther with a very majestic entrance. Love the camera shot here for Gunther as he walks down the ramp.
80% of the time that this man has been in WWE,
By the way, I still miss the Imperium. I think Vinci and Giovanni, Giovanni and Vinci and what's his name, Ludwig Kaiser. I think they added a lot to the importance and value of Gunther. I understand why they wanted Gunther to be solo, because he doesn't need people. He's a beast of his own. We understand that, but I think Vinci and Kaiser just did a great job with Gunther as the Imperium. They were fantastic. I think they should have stuck around. But Kaiser obviously is still trying to find something for himself. He was recently El Grande Americano. Now I don't know what is he now. He already has Tiffany, so that's that. But he's lost, I feel, in the roster. He's trying to find something for himself. But you talk about Vinci. Vinci's been fired, so you got to feel for him. Punk gonna have gold for 2 minutes till Seth cashes. I hope so, bro, man. I hope so, brother. I hope so. It should happen. Seth Rollins should cash in. Punk is fighting tonight for the title. I am fighting to not fall asleep because this show has been very, very flat. And I've been awake since 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock. And right now it's about 6 a.m. So definitely the fight is on. Ludwig is lucky. That's right, Andy. Ludwig is winning 100%. I remember when Vince McMahon used to hate it when fans used to repeat one fall. He used to hate it, right? According to the reports, at least, he used to hate it. This lady actually comes from, so if the story is true, what I've been told, I think it is so. You remember PCW Ultra, the company that we used to collaborate with, recently? Until recently? She worked for them. She worked a couple shows for them. And that's when, he told me there was a WWE recruiter who was actually, sitting in the audience. And that guy saw her talent, offered her a contract. So apparently she comes from an independent circuit. So she comes from PCW Ultra. So that's what I've been told. Pretty big rise for her, pretty monumental rise, definitely.
Punk faces tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
I hope so. Seth cashes in, Seth walks out champion is what I think, Sammy. That's what I think. But let's see, we got... They lock it up right here. CM Punk staring down Gunther walking over. And they lock it up right here. Has Gunther put on some weight? Obviously the guy has lost a lot of weight, but I feel like he was a little bit more lean, earlier this year than he is today. I think he has put on some weight a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. He looks all right though. He looks fine, but I do feel like he's put on some. That's all right. That's okay. And definitely he has put on some. It feels like it.
He understands how dangerous it is, and he's got to stay away from Gunther's sleep. He said, if I can do those two things, I can win the world title.
Well, that's a powerbomb, a lariat, a big boot, a splash. Gunther has so many ways he can not only hurt you, but beat you. He's won with all
Gunther overpowers Punk. Punk gets away very quickly, was about to twist the arm of Gunther. Gunther trying to stop him. I like that, bro. Is that Papa John's pizza that you're eating right there, bro, man? I mean, is WWE's commercial sponsorship working? I like that. You know what? I love Papa John's pizza. I love it. When I was younger, I hate saying that when I was younger. I'm still young, but when I was in college, and in New York, I remember the crazy days. I couldn't cook, so weekends, like a weekend, I used to be like home alone. So what I would do was that I would order. At that time, it was like crazy because they would have this deal where you would order two double XL. Double XL is like big. It's like this big. Not even kidding, or even bigger. They would give away double XL size, two double XL size pizzas of Papa John's double XL, and for 27 or something dollars, I can't remember. And I would order it, and order two of them because it was a package, and I would eat it over the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday. It was the time of my life. Yeah, Papa John's was great. It's been a while since I've had Papa John's, or since I've had pizza. Actually, it's been a while since I've had pizza. I don't like the pizza that they serve in India. Honestly, I hate pizza that really I don't like pizza here. So I just don't have it. But yeah, I miss the dollar pizza of New York, the best. Papa John's artichoke burritos in New York were the best thing ever. So I miss that as well. Hopefully we're gonna be there, and hopefully we're gonna be having. If I do go to New York, soon, I'm gonna do like a full vlog just on my favorite food. That's right. Jonathan says no money for pizza. Why are you saying that, Jonathan, my brother? Why are you saying that? I love Papa Joe's. I see that you're saying that because maybe you have something better to spend money on, right? You don't want to spend it on pizza. Man, my mouth's watering right now. I love Papa Joe and Pizza. Me too, Ricky. Me too. I tell you what. The fact that we're talking about pizzas during the main event, it goes on to show a lot about, the show tonight, right? It's not a very good look for the show, right? I mean, can you imagine somebody new just clicking the video and joining our live stream and we're here talking about pizza? Yeah. The show hasn't been great, sorry. But we're here now with CM Punk with those kicks to Gunther. And Gunther's definitely put on some weight. Look at that, Jonathan. Look at that. Definitely put on some weight. All right. But that's okay. I like that. Jonathan, just some big bucks eating pizza, watching wrestling. I like that. Yeah.
It's not Marinella. Physical and mental abuse here from Punk to the champion. Gunther trying to fight his way out of it. Double knees.
This has already been a completely different battle from the one Gunther faced several weeks ago at Saturday night's main event against the powerhouse Hall of Famer Goldberg.
You're right about that, Ricky. You're right about that. Hell yeah. That's the actually Jonathan gets it. Wrestling and then going to sleep is the best thing ever, especially when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch wrestling. That's the best thing ever. Brothers, you still don't know how good it feels when you're awake doing a 48 hours watch along and then you finally get to go to. It's the best thing ever. Yeah. The 48 hours watch along really had me like a zombie. I was a zombie. I was a zombie during that watch along. It was crazy. It's crazy.
How good is Gunther at that? He came in here with a game plan tonight, and CM Punk neutralized it from the off. But Gunther has multitudes of game plans, and when the first one doesn't work, you know what? I'll go to the second, the third. You know what? I'll go to the eighth game plan. They're all there. I'm just going to find my spot.
Wait, it's a straight ahead offense. I mean, there's little wasted motion at all for Gunther. It's methodical. It's a beat down. He knows eventually he's going to get his opponent close enough to be able to punish him.
All Gunther ever needs is a crack. And when he finds that crack, he keeps attacking it until it is a gaping chasm.
Oh my goodness, again.
Me too, Jonathan. Me too. If not 21, definitely 22, right? Definitely 22. But that's got to change, I think, a little bit because I plan on doing a lot more content for YouTube in the near future. So that's probably got to change because I'll have to stay awake at night, at least not go to bed by, that time to be able to do so. But let's see. By the way, we can see the steel cage that is hanging up and above the ring, and that is going to be used tomorrow because tomorrow we've got a big match for the U.S. title, which will be held inside the steel cage. You can see they're already ready with it, with that cage hanging up and above. That's right.
CM Punk over the last number of weeks. Perhaps he knew what he was getting into and what was coming his way as this machine, the world champion, is going to beat him mercilessly in the middle of the
Has this match been good? I mean, just talking about the wrestling itself. I don't know. For my liking, a bit too slow. CM Punk is absolutely getting dominated by Gunther so far, as we can tell. Just totally getting dominated. No, Jonathan, thankfully it's over. This is the last match, and then we can all go to bed. This is the last one, yeah. Night one of any pay-per-view is never good, right? Yeah. Here we are now, CM Punk. Oh, finally, it's good for the GTS. Finally, the big moves are coming here. Gunther. Oh, CM Punk rolling over for the cover. Please, please pin Gunther. Please take away the title from him. I can't stand Gunther, sorry, but Gunther now with a kick to the face of CM Punk, getting him down. CM Punk down on the mat. Gunther trying to get some rest himself. That's right, Andy. Almost over now. Almost over. Tomorrow is going to be okay, Ricky, because tomorrow, if you look at the match card, it's actually not bad. Like, we've got Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. I think it's got to be a banger. Becky Lynch versus Lyra. Not interested in it. I'm not a big Becky Lynch fan. Certainly not a Lyra fan right now. But it's got to be a no DQ match. So let's see. Maybe it's going to be good. Solo versus Jacob is going to be fantastic. The stuff that Jacob Fatu can do with the steel cage I think I'm almost certain that Jacob Fatu is going to climb the cage, go for a moonsault off the top. I think I'm almost sure he's going to do it. So I think it's going to be the one of the best matches of the night. Dominic AJ Styles speaks for itself. It's going to be good. The tag team match, which is going to be a TLC tag team title match, is going to be good. And Cena and Cody is going to be all drama. So tomorrow's card looks much better than tonight's did. Much better, much better. And especially, the best part about it is that tomorrow we've got no Cardi B, we got no Jelly Roll, so it's great. That's right, Andy. That's right. So tomorrow, the plan is that we are going to be trying something new, and we're going to be live on YouTube, but vertically. And we're going to be live on Twitch horizontally. We're going to try something new because, as you can tell, YouTube is not really pushing out live streams. So it's a struggle to grow on YouTube now, it seems. So we're going to try both platforms, and, YouTube will be vertical live, and, Twitch will be horizontal live. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Thanks, Ricky. Thank you for that. Yep. Oh, slap to the face of Gunther. Another one.
There's the weakness of Gunther. It's the arrogance of... Oh, God, that was a chop to the throat. Oh, my God.
That was a square trachea. Obviously make it hard to believe. Only being told it's actually his chest. That's good news for Punk.
Certainly looked like a throw from behind, but perhaps you're right. Either way, incredibly effective, knocking the stuffing out of Punk.
Bro, man, good for you. I'm glad you did not watch the match. I don't even remember watching Dillido wrestle. Like, he just got beat up, and, he did a lot of showing off. He tried to wrestle. He got beat up. Then he took down Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre until he got beat up again. And then Randy Orton came in and saved the day. So, and then obviously, that didn't happen either. And Logan Paul came in, and then, he just pinned Jelly and won the match. So Jelly Roll lost the match, courtesy of Logan Paul. It was a bad match, but a great finish, and I'm happy that the finish was good. And it was good for only one reason. It's because Jelly Roll lost the match. Yeah, it was bad. And he was laid out on the commentary desk. Logan Paul went for a dive after a prime bottle spot. And once he did, they pretended like Jelly Roll was hurt, and he was being carried to the back. And it was so bad acting that I knew right off the bat that this was work. And obviously, Jelly Roll went back and did his thing, and lost the match. It was bad. It was bad. If you had wrestling figures, you could play them out over. I know, brother. I would. Sure would, Andy. I sure would. Thanks, Ricky. Thank you. I know Ricky's missed Twitch, so Ricky's going to be happy when we go to Twitch here. I know that. But we're going to be here both on YouTube and Twitch. So, I would not even do YouTube because YouTube does horrible with the live streams now. I would not even do YouTube, but the only reason I want to do YouTube is Andy. So... Thanks, Ricky. Much love to you, my brother. Thank you for that. All right, let's see. Thanks, bro, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks for that. YouTube just does horribly, as you can tell right now. We've been live for so long. It just does not push your live streams. And that's been a part of the problem, really, for our growth. It was a problem with Twitch early on that, Twitch if you did not have an established audience already, it gets kind of hard to grow. YouTube was better, but now YouTube's algorithm, I believe, has changed, so it's hard for people to grow on YouTube as well with the live stream. So, which is why we just have to try Twitch. I would like to make Discord, honestly. I would like to make Discord, but I would like to do it, but again, it's just like you said, it's a work, and I want to be focused on Twitch first. Once we get Twitch on track, and it starts doing well, then maybe we do Discord as well. But let's focus on Twitch first, because right now I'm not happy with YouTube, as you can tell. So we're gonna try Twitch first. But thank you, all of you guys, for all the support. Thank you so much for the love, Broman, Andy, Ricky. Thank you. All right, Jonathan, my brother. We're missing True tonight. All right, now with chop to the chest of CM Punk. CM Punk holding on. Yes, Andy. Yes. Yes. I'll be here. Oh my god, look at that. Big ass kick straight to Gunther. And now CM Punk's feeling it. That's right, Ricky. Ricky says it's a crazy match. Well, now it's picking up because CM Punk is finally regaining some momentum, or should I say gaining some momentum. He was going to go for the Bulldog, but Gunther with a nice dodge. Went for the cover. CM Punk with the kick out. It's been like a regular Gunther match, right? Gunther usually takes it slow, but takes it hard, and that's what's happening here. I like my matches a little bit faster paced, so that's one thing. Absolutely not, Andy. Absolutely not. How would you call this SummerSlam? Absolutely not. And I miss the days when we didn't have all LEDs. SummerSlam to me always has been about the beach, right? Always has been about the beach vibe. And I'm sure everybody remembers the SummerSlam that we used to have back in the day, the stage, right, with the giant green S, and you used to have this curvy stage design. Then you had the beach kind of a layout. It was beautiful, and that's what SummerSlam's always been to me. That's what I was always related to. But what we have today is like not even a shadow of it. And just like you said, Andy, this does not have a feel of SummerSlam. They call it the Big Four. They call this one right next to WrestleMania, right? The biggest party of the summer. Tonight's show, it wasn't it. It wasn't it. Even though they got Cardi B, it was not it. And Cardi B's appearance was wasteful. What did she do? Really, what did she do? She did something that Mike Rome probably does 100 times better, honestly. So, or Kathy Kelly would have done 20 times better, really, but or 200 times better, whatever it might be. But here we are in a Gunther climbing the top turnbuckle, the prime turnbuckle, and goes for a frog splash, going for the cover on Punk. Punk's gonna kick out. He does. What a flat show. What a flat show this has been. A very painfully flat show. I can't believe it, honestly. I was expecting a much better show tonight. But what we have here is just sad. Really. This is a typical PLE. You're right about that, brother. You know when they used to say that Crown Jewel event sucked? I think we have seen better Crown Jewel events than this SummerSlam. Really. We've seen better events in Saudi Arabia than this one. That's right. I mean, you can't blame them, Ricky. You can't blame them. By the way, I love how WWE basically and everybody blames Travis Scott for John Cena's failed heel turn. It's not Travis Scott's fault. It's Triple H's fault. It's WWE's fault. They knew what they were doing when they got Travis Scott involved, right? I mean, whenever you get a celebrity involved who does not know a thing about wrestling, you gotta be cautious. And you're getting involved in the most high profile of storylines that you've probably done in decades. Cena turning heel was a big ass deal. You got Travis Scott involved for the mainstream attraction, apparently. And when it did not work out, instead of taking the blame like the man you are, Triple H, you put the blame on Travis Scott. So it's terrible, terrible. You can't blame Travis Scott. He's not a wrestler. You know, you got him involved, very well aware of the fact that he's not a wrestler. So it's crazy that it's crazy how entitled these guys are these days. That's right, Andy. The foreign crowd usually more excited. Oh, GTS. Oh, wow. He was going to go for the first ever GTS in this match. Gunther actually reversed it, and now we got to slam him down hard to the mat. CM Punk's down. I think we all remember, was it Puerto Rico where SummerSlam, where Backlash took place and Bad Buddy came out? That was an electrifying crowd. What a great crowd that was. Ricky, that was amazing. Mexico would be great. I'm pretty sure Triple Mania's card is going to be much better, and also the matches are going to be much better. For certain, for sure. Dominic's going to be a part of both. Sure. I agree, Ricky. I agree. You know, if they would have gone with that Kevin Owens idea, probably would have been much better. But Travis Scott, terrible, terrible.
I knew CM Punk was gone. I did not know he was unbreakable. That is what's hanging in the mind of Gunther right now.
The defiant Punk will not die. And a chop by Gunther again. And another one is Punk is just. Wait, I don't even know if he knows where he is. I mean, this is the point where.
You see a shot coming your way. Even if you can't get your hand up the block, you can kind of ride the shot to take some of the sting out of it. Punk is not even capable of doing that at this point. He's a ragdoll. He's a carcass.
Got a 5 count now as Gunther. This is turning into an unmitigated disaster for Punk. Literally collapsing to the apron. Gunther just knocks him out of the ring, and now Gunther looking to do damage outside the ring.
Merciless side of the ring general.
Yeah, he is.
begins here for Gunther. Savagery. Heinous and appalling. CM Punk's neck snapping across that middle row. Whiplash-like maneuver.
That's right, Andy. It's been all Walter here. It's been all Gunther here. He's been dominating it right from the beginning until now. It's been his match. CM Punk has really put on no defense here. It's been all offense from Gunther, no defense or offense from CM Punk. It's been Gunther all along here in this match. The showboarding costume a little bit over there. Of course, Gunther was trying to showboard, standing on the commentator's desk. CM Punk comes in, pulls his leg down, makes him fall off the commentator's desk. Now CM Punk, it buys him some more time to, I guess, rest, recover, recoup. That's what he's doing right now. Yeah, they do it. These days, they do repair the desk very quickly. Yeah. And also, these desks seem a lot more sturdier than the earlier desks. Those used to be like as light as paper, right? But these ones are much more sturdy. That's for sure. Oh my goodness, Gunther is bleeding. He's bleeding. I'm quite certain that's not blood. That he must have done something when he got under that desk. But either ways, he's bleeding. I think that's kayfabe blood, though. That's got to be kayfabe blood. Come on. Is Wade Barrett stupid? How is his nose broken if he's got blood over here on his forehead? How is his nose bleeding? Yeah, Wade Barrett's got to be some kind of stupid. Come on. That's kayfabe blood, man. He's got no cuts. Come on. That's so stupid. I remember, Jonathan. Yeah, that's kayfabe blood. My side desk over there used to be like that. That's right. That's right, Ricky. Indeed, that's hot salsa. They're definitely embracing the Mexican culture, right, with that salsa. And over here now, CM Punk. Man, Gunther is so winning this match. What an awful match. CM Punk's got to go for the GTS now. Is it over? CM Punk is the world champion. Interesting. Is Seth Rollins going to cash in? Yes, Andy, what was it that you were asking me? Yes, Ricky, you did tell me that CM Punk was going to win. I'm happy that he did win. It was an awful match. CM Punk really got dominated here pretty badly by Gunther until he came up with that kayfabe blood. And CM Punk got the victory with the GTS. But, apart from that, a very slow match, slow-paced match. Not my cup of tea. But is Seth Rollins going to cash in? That's the question. Or is this match over? Is the show over?
Ladies and gentlemen, after a decade of bitterness,
Is Seth Rollins going to cash in? You did tell me, Ricky. You did tell me, yeah. Gunther is taking time off.
emotional, CM Punk filled with tears.
Is Seth Rollins going to cash in? That's the question. Is it happening? Looks like no. Looks like nah. But if it does happen, it will be beautiful. It'll be beautiful if it does happen. Come on. Gunther with the kayfabe blood. No cash-ins. Nothing.
CM Punk has finally proven beyond a shadow of
It's over, I guess.
he is the best in the world.
I mean, I guess it's over. Well, okay. Good for you, Punk. Wow. All right. CM Punk, the new champion. No cash in, no Seth Rollins, I guess. Yep. Oh dear, no way! No way! Yes! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Finally! Finally! Yes. He's so cashing in tonight. Come on, Seth. We know you ain't injured. Let's cash in. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh, wait, he's not cashing in? Oh, bro, I got so excited for nothing. Bro, I got so excited. Ah, this shit sucks. Oh. Wait, or is he gonna cash in? Wait. Whoa! Oh, whoa, what a swerve that was. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Whoa. He took us on a roller coaster for a ride right there. That is crazy. Yo. Hell yeah. I got swerved pretty badly. That's great. Come on, somebody ring the bell. Somebody ring the damn bell. Hell yeah. This is the biggest. Oh dear, what do I say? This is great. This is great. This is fantastic. Hell yeah. This is fantastic. Oh hell yeah. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. CM Punk gets screwed over by Seth Rollins in a big way tonight. Big way. Hell yeah. That's right. 2 minutes champion, bro, man. 2 minutes champion. Is that a Titanic pose? Ah, that's funny. Good stuff. Seth Rollins is the new champion. That was amazing. That was great. That was great. You know, the way he came in and then he went out, I was like, come on, this shit sucks. I was so angry. But no, Seth Rollins is here. He's cashed in and he's the new champion. CM Punk gets screwed over again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, this pay-per-view sucked, except for the ending. The ending was pretty damn cool. I'll give them that. Anyways, tomorrow should be a better day. Tomorrow should be a better night. We're going to be here live on YouTube and hopefully Twitch as well. And we're going to watch the show. Should be good. That's right. Sammy said earlier, he was like, come on, they've got to have something big at the end of the night to get people talking. And that's what happened. People will talk. People will talk a lot until night 2. Thank you so much, Sammy. Thanks, Andy. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Jonathan. Burman, my man. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, David. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Show sucked, but, you know, the ending was pretty good. The ending was good. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, now AJ Lee's bad. That's right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Sleep well. Take care. And enjoy UFC if you're watching UFC. Enjoy UFC. And I will see you tomorrow for SummerSlam Night 2. That sounds weird to even say that, but SummerSlam Night 2. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you, guys. Much love.